Hello and welcome to another episode of Generic Fantasy Setting number 17735 here on Dork Tales. I'm your Dungeon Master Kelly, and tonight I am here with the party of, what's your name again? It's Nothing Ventured?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so joining me tonight are the party from Nothing Ventured as they continue their deep dive into the Tomb of Okanen the Magnificent. So why don't we go ahead and hear some hellos from them. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Who wants to go first? We're just going to free for all it tonight.
I will. It's
All right.
Christine of the fantastic disappearing hair because I've got a green screen behind me. See, I still have hair. It's great. But I am playing Malia Sunsworn tonight, the Dwarven Cleric of Vela.
Oh. Christine, tag me.
Ah, go Winter.
Hi, I'm Winter.
Go
and
Winter, go Winter.
I play Mars, the Tiefling Rogue.
All right, who are you going to pass it off to?
Here, Mike, catch.
Hi.
What? No, Mike's to your right.
I threw up and over.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
throw up. That's not good.
Yeah.
No!
Ah,
Well, we'll see what happens.
Oh, God. We're already
Hello.
throwing up. Okay.
my name is
Please.
Mike, and I am playing the Xeno Right Wing, our half-elf ranger in the group. And go, Tia!
Yes, it's just me then. All right. Hi, I'm
Yes.
Amy playing Tia Armstrong, the half-orc druid.
All right, so if you're joining us for the first time tonight, you are in for a treat because tonight is Season 2, Episode 27. And that numbers may seem arbitrary, but tonight is actually a special night that I didn't actually warn my players about because tonight is our 50th session.
Whoa.
Shit, really?
Yeah. Season 1 was 23 episodes. Season 2 has been 27 so far and is going to be going for at least another 10, probably. So welcome to episode
We're
50. We're 50. Yeah, we're
Yay.
centogenarians, which means we're almost old enough to drink if we're dwarves or elves.
Oof. Look
And
at
we're
us.
almost
maybe,
dead if we're humans.
Like demi-centenarians, like half hundred.
Quintogenarians?
That would be
Oh,
like
you're right.
500.
Septuacentennial cupcake in a cup.
Septimus Maximus.
Wow.
I've got a unicorn on the cup.
The man, you
Girl.
guys. 50 episodes, hey?
Yeah, I know, right? We have been doing this since
I'm not gonna think about it.
2018. Just like right at the end, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it's only-
started
it's
in
only-
November,
in the
didn't we?
summer. Was it November? I thought it was like in the summer we did.
Well, we
first
started
two
in the
games.
summer, but we only recorded like 3 episodes or 2
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah.
3. And then we
And with really weird setups, and then we eventually
Yeah.
worked out the actual proper setup that
Keep it
worked.
simple.
And
Which
then
you
we
can-
switched to all of us on the couch, which worked even better.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yep,
remember
yep.
the days of the round table.
you know what? I was watching
like
some
the
of those
round table.
videos. It's nice. It's cute.
Uh-huh.
And like it looks really crisp. I like our frame setup though. And I wish we were doing this in person. If you are wondering why our audio quality is not quite as perfect as it could be, it's because we are in the middle of the COVID-19 crisis, so we're all playing remotely. That's if you're watching right now for the first time or are listening on podcast, which I promise will happen eventually.
And unfortunately, we have 5 computers trying to do this, 1 trying to collate it all and upload it.
Simultaneously.
Yeah.
So anyway, welcome. So
How
if
many
you haven't
computers
caught the
do
last
we
few episodes, what you need to know is that the party finally did meet up with Edagon the Wise, who informed them that they had to go retrieve the other 2 eyes of Nirn that had been used to seal the goddess away. These existed on other continents throughout the realm, so they traveled to the first one, a desert continent known as Apesh. After a bit of traveling, schmoozing, and meeting a future prince of the land and his genie companion, as well as fighting some snake people and encountering a blue dragon named Nazarul, the party managed to make it to a place called the Tomb of Okanen the Magnificent, an ancient god king who had ruled over the lands of Apesh, wielding powerful magics born of both the celestial and infernal realms. They proceeded to break into his temple using a key that had been passed to them, and it still counts as breaking and entering, I guess. And
We
are
had a
in.
key.
I mean,
That means we were invited. Somebody gave us a key.
I think you just
The
stole the
permission
key.
is implied.
Someone stole that key.
Mm.
We didn't, though.
Okay, all right, fair.
We just found
So
it.
by default.
Yes.
We are
The-
not at fault here.
It was lost and then it was found.
Oh, God damn it. All right, and so you are
Nothing ventured.
Nothing
Nothing
gained.
There will be nothing gained this session. All
Oh,
right.
damn.
So proceeding down into the Temple of Okanen, you managed to survive the first level and travel deep into his pyramid. And you are in the midst of what we will call level 2 of the
Okay.
pyramid, just for shits and giggles. And with that, last episode you encountered a bunch of glowing scarab beetles. You found clues that showed that the previous party from some type of Nirnish cult, the goddess of darkness, who is very tied to one of your party members, tried to raid this temple in search of that Eye of Nirn. You came across a giant corpse mound that tried to eat you. You fought 4 mummy priest thingies. And what else happened to you?
Oh, the corpse thing is still alive.
Yeah, we just temporarily put a plug in it.
Put a plug at it.
Yeah.
Put a blanket over it.
We
Then
just
it'll
were
fence around
like,
it.
if we
I
can't
irritated
see
it
it's not
thoroughly.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
if,
right.
if you can't
Now,
see
question.
it, it's not
Did we actually rest?
No.
Or are we picking
No.
up immediately?
You're picking up immediately because you didn't find a safe enough place to rest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I thought that like sacrificial room would have worked just fine. Nobody was there to sacrifice us, so didn't have to sleep on the circle. We could sleep around.
Well, your sorcerer, the dragon girl Farah, decided that that probably wasn't the best idea,
Yeah.
and everybody immediately agreed with that.
So
Outvoted. All
but
right,
apparently
so
this is still mostly a democracy somehow.
or a cheerocracy,
Yay!
or a dragocracy.
Yeah, Dragonocracy.
Dragonocracy. Yeah.
No,
No.
dragocracy, because we get Xeno in a dress and
It's never a cheerocracy.
Xeno does need to get into a dress.
So we do need to have like a better version of the Final Fantasy VII, like dress up Cloud.
Yeah,
Definitely a better
we need
Oh, that
need
was
something
awful.
to happen
Ugh.
to be like, okay, well we need Xeno to go in, but he needs to dress as a girl. Xeno would be like,
Look, they're only into elves.
yeah.
It sounds like my novel.
Oh.
Ooh. What else? I just am going to expand Mike's window just a tiny bit, and then we're gonna start. Boop, because I still have like his name is underneath there. Oh, you okay? You okay,
Yeah.
buddy? You need to take a little nappy?
Oh, I need to do
Nappy.
something with my life. Holy mac.
Oh, don't we all? All right, so back
Rude.
into the Tomb of Okanen the Magnificent.
Sorry.
Let's do something with our fake lives. Ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Magnificente.
Magnificente.
Magnifique.
All right. So. Nope, not that one. That one. In the Tomb of Okanen the Magnificent, you recently departed from the sacrificial chamber. You were inside of what can be referred to as the eastern wing of this floor. Moving back, you find yourself in short order, back inside of that center room. You know, the one with the giant pool of brackish water surrounding the
corpse water.
corpse water, yeah.
Yeah.
Surrounding the statue of who you probably assume is Okanen himself.
Mhm.
All right, there are 2 additional options. North is the route that you entered through. East is what you just came through. There's south and there's west.
I'd say let's try west.
Yeah, let's go west.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, may as well.
Save south for last.
All right, is anybody being particularly stealthy as they're
Me.
going?
I'm
Okay.
always stealthy.
I mean, I will attempt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because we don't want to learn too many things. Oh no, did you roll 1?
Yes.
It's a 28 for stealth.
God.
The dwarf
Yeah,
also rolled a
well.
1
Uh-oh.
because disadvantage sucks.
Okay.
I mean,
But
mine is
that
Sounds
halfway
real
does
well.
not.
Yeah. Wow. Me rolling a 1 on stealth.
See,
Okay.
I was
That is a little
really
shocking.
convinced I was about to roll a 1 as well, because then we would have had a trifecta here of 1s.
I mean,
Uh,
maybe Xena
No, I
was
rolled
just
12. I got 12.
distracted. He was contemplating filling up another of those dust and dryness with that corpse water.
And overly
Does like the corpse.
disturbed
And just
by
tripped over a
the
loose
corpse
flagstone.
mound.
Yeah. He did like filling it up with corpse water.
Okay, guys, just give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna
Corpse mound.
destroy all of the Adobe updaters that just tried to show up.
Oh no.
Why do I have so many processes that just decided to start during the stream? Steam, you're not welcome. Go away.
Right?
Not right now. Maybe later.
No, I have to finish writing later.
I'm probably gonna play
Not
some
today,
Monica
Steam.
afterwards.
What do we say to the god of Steam today?
Not today.
Not today. What do you look?
What do we say to the Steam summer sale?
Not today.
Have my money.
What do we say? And what do we say when we're feeling sad? Add to cart. No.
Oh
Yes.
god, that's me.
Christine, yes. Guess what Christine did yesterday?
Oh no. What did
Add
you
to
do?
cart.
Oh yeah, new
All right.
Fitbit.
Nice.
All right, so proceeding in along the walkway,
Mhm.
you, Christine, you got a 1 on Malia as well, right?
Yep. Disadvantage finally hit.
All right, so as you're walking, you try to move stealthily across this center area with the statue. In your last fight here, you knocked the hand off of it with a misguided throw from your dwarven thrower.
Oh yeah, hit me in the face. Punk.
As you're walking, you avoid it, making sure to not step on any of the chips of rubble or still slightly pulsating scarab bodies that remain on the ground.
Mm.
But as you do, you don't pay attention to one bit of insectoid carapace that works its way into your boot as you back up, and there is a tremendous noise as it basically sounds like you're stepping on a light bulb full of grape jelly.
Oh. Okay. I was expecting it to be slippery. Like
Xena-
Arbutus leaves on pavement.
Zeno, can you make me a dex save?
That is going to be Dex save. Oh wow, that's really good. That's gonna be a 21.
All right. Now, Zeno, as you're walking as well, you step around this, almost getting squirted by this bug jelly.
Gross.
You step out of the way, immediately knocking into Farah, who tumbles backwards, almost falling into the water as you slam into her.
Gross.
She cartwheels her arms over and over before you manage to just grab her by the front of her tunic.
No.
Watch where you're going, Pointy.
You're pointier than I am.
Yeah, I'm also smarter than you.
I'm not arguing that.
I mean, she looks down to where she's still half dangling over the pool of brackish water. Oh, wise and handsome Zeno, please help me out.
She changed her tune pretty quick.
Yeah, she's not dumb. She just rolled a 4 on stealth. Why are you so blurry, Mike?
I don't know. My thing keeps, like, blurring. Autofocus, why you no work?
Okay,
Blur's Day.
put one finger 3 inches in front of the camera, and slowly draw a drunk bead to your nose.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looks stupid, but it didn't work. Okay. Hey, just lean in and lean out.
Right? Like,
I
It
can
still
do
didn't work.
it.
Is there like a
Alright.
setting or something?
no, it's set
No.
normally.
There's definitely a setting, but
I have not altered anything in this thing.
It's okay. Technology likes to update itself.
I have not
and do
altered
weird
the
things.
settings. Pray I do not alter them further.
At least it's not too bad right now.
Yeah, thankfully
It
the
was
image quality.
worse.
All right,
Just scream at Zoom or something. I don't know.
there. Zoom.
Just go.
Boom!
You
Yeah.
proceed to the east, finding yourself in a diagonal passageway much like the one to the west. However, this one veers southward. Moving along the way, Tia and Mars, being the stealthiest ones in the group, what do you do?
I'm gonna just.
I'm
walk.
also still very worried about like those traps that we encountered the first time on our way to this room. So can I do a investigation of the immediate area to try and see if there's anything that
You
could
can
go
give
off?
me a perception roll to see if you notice any trap bits. Sorry, that's the trap roll. Yeah, I know.
Okay, that worked.
Okay, it's still not too bad. I got a 14.
14?
Yeah.
Glancing around, you will actually find immediately, right as you make it to the halfway point down this diagonal corridor,
Okay.
there's a patch of ground along this ramp, along this walkway,
Okay.
that's slightly discolored. And you'll notice as you approach, though, that someone before you has hammered a piton into the tile, to the point where it's almost flush, right along one of the tile seams.
Okay. Can I investigate that?
You
now?
absolutely can, yeah.
A natural 20.
Looking down, it appears that this bit of stone, about the size of a human or thin dwarf, looks like it breaks away
Okay.
or has a swing lever. In fact, the reason it's discolored is it recently, within the past few weeks, looks like it's dried out from being stained by the water. Someone must have activated this by accident sometime in the last month.
And it doesn't look like it's been reset. So like once it went off, it went off.
It went off and looks like the piton is holding it in place.
Does it look sturdy?
With the piton in place, so long as not more than one person walks across that 5-foot section at a time, probably.
Okay. I'll point it out to the others and say, just watch your step here. Because it looks like it already set off. The piton is making it so it doesn't reset and then go again.
Okay. Okay, so
Next
basically,
day?
if
So
we
one at a time past here. Because I think these hallways were only a 5-foot square anyways, right?
Yep.
Do you
So
want
just-
a deck save to move over that?
It's a 5-foot space, so long as you have strength 10, you can hop it.
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
All right, so that appears to be all you see so far, though, Mars.
Okay.
The rest of you, as you're looking around, the smell from the statue room is starting to get to you. It's a strange mix of brine, swamp, and a little touch of sulfur, just for that certain je ne sais quoi.
For flavor.
Yeah, for flavor.
Nose
Now-
flavor.
Don't
Tasty.
flavor.
As you progress forward, you can see that the diagonal hallway you're on turns again to the right. And in front of you, there is a long hallway, a pair of double doors on your right, an archway 10 foot wide on your right, and a small 5 foot wide doorway with an actual door on it to the left.
Any of these routes seem like a better. Okay.
You can look inside of one of them, you cannot look inside of the other.
Which one can you not look inside? The
So,
bottom one? Southernmost?
The bottom one has a door.
Tia's gonna listen against it and see if she can hear anything inside.
You can make me a perception roll.
Yay! I rolled a 1! It's gonna be
No.
You hear the sound of what you swear for a moment is whispering.
What's... She's just gonna not.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm
While-
gonna see Tia up against the door and be like, "What you doing?" and then listen to.
All right,
I'm
go
not
ahead and
gonna-
Yeah,
give me
that was
your...
my thought. If Tia's going like this to the door, then I kind of want to.
Frowning,
Yeah.
going like,
Yeah, that's fair.
To not necessarily
Yeah, that-
leave the group, but try to browse the other direction.
All right.
"Do you hear that whispering?"
That's gonna be a 19 for me.
Okay.
14.
All right. So, Mars, you start to head northward. Turning around quickly to see where your party is, you can see that all 4 of them are at different heights, cupped against the wall, listening through the door.
Mhm.
Tia, you
Professional.
swear that you hear whispering, but the rest of you? Sounds like a door. The door is made of an old laminated or very strangely varnished wood that seems to have withstood the test of time. It's definitely dry, and you imagine you could probably kick this thing open without any trouble at all. Meanwhile, Mars,
Yeah.
as you start moving northward, you can pass between the double wide archway. Beyond it, you can see that the immense room ahead of you is a rectangle about 100 feet long by about 60 feet wide. 6 humble white sarcophaguses line the walls, 3 on the left and 3 on the right, nestled between ornamental pillars. At the end of the room, you can see that there are 2 larger, more ornate sarcophaguses, each headed by a statue of a young man in his prime. Different men, actually, between the 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
Canopic jars rest at the foot of these sarcophagi. A small podium rests between them, bearing a large blue stone, much like the one in the sacrifice room.
Okay.
Now, are you going to enter the room?
Not yet. From where I'm at, can I see if anything's been disturbed or if there's any more footprints that have come and gone this way?
You can make me an investigation roll, yeah.
Oh, thank you. That is 18.
18? Glancing around the room, it's pretty obvious that there have been people here. The first 2 sarcophaguses on the right are actually open. Probably they fell prey to vandals or grave robbers. Their lids were smashed on the ground, which lay in a pile of pale concrete.
Okay.
Now, as well, what you'll notice is that the room has evidence of a struggle recently.
Mm-hmm.
The
I was wondering if anything's been disturbed, like the sarcophagus being opened or moved, like they're not perfectly aligned anymore.
Well, the 2 on the right have been bashed open. And at the end of the room, you will see that... here, I'll just move this down so you can get a good look at the room. This is, by the way, if you're tuning in for the first time, these are rough approximations of the rooms,
Mm-hmm.
rather than, like, perfect replicas.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, there we go.
there we go. It's quite a long room, so it's hard to fit on here.
Yeah, no, understandable.
So the first 2 on the right have been smashed in. Now, it's at the front of the room that you're noticing the most difference. Some of the canopic jars at the foot of the right statue have been completely shattered. And you'll notice that there is an outline of the statues on the wall behind them.
Okay.
As if something exploded. Or potentially... it looks like soot.
Does it look like it was... Because I know how Malia's magic kind of works and how it would end up on a wall. Does it look like someone had been standing roughly where I was or in the direction as if using magic that way? Or has it come from the sarcophagus itself or behind the sarcophagus?
You think that it was probably fired from in front.
Okay. Right. I still don't step directly in because of how big it is
Mm-hmm.
in the room. So I'll go back to the rest of the group and just let them know what I find.
Okay. The rest of the group is still listening intently at the door. I don't hear anything.
Hey, man, you're not whispering?
No. Yes,
Seriously?
nothing. See, look.
Are you sure it's not your blood in your ear?
What?
No, that sounds like thumping, not whisper.
No, like that's your heartbeat. I meant like the actual rush of blood, like movement of blood.
Kelly.
Oh, I get head rushes.
Yes.
Can I do a quick check for traps on the door?
Absolutely. Give me a perception roll. Well, you had a 19 to listen before, so I'll say immediately that as you are looking at the door, you can see that there appears to be something sticking out of a small lock on it. Just
okay.
the barest bit. Do you investigate further? Do you know how to pick locks?
I do not know how to pick locks.
Hello.
Can I try anyways?
Do you have anything to pick locks with?
I mean, I have my fist. I could just keep punching it until it opens.
That's not that's different. That's a valid option, but it's not.
Fist key.
All right, Fisto, how are we gonna do this? Fisty McGee.
Yeah, basically. Wait a minute.
Let's go into my notebook, Fisty McGee.
Yeah, that sounds fair. I'm going to call over to Mars and see if she can come pick a lock.
Mars is directly behind you right now, so you basically turn and just call to her directly to her face.
Yeah, Mars! Oh, hello.
She's like right behind you.
Yeah. Can you pick a lock for us?
Let me give it a try. So what should I roll for that one again?
You should roll dexterity plus your lockpicking, which I believe you took expertise in.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that it is dexterity plus your proficiency times 2.
Yeah, so...
That's like plus 10 or something like that at this level.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, because right now my proficiency is a 4, I believe.
Oh, okay, so what's your dex?
Dex is also a 4.
Okay, so that's plus 12.
Yep. And then I rolled 13. So there you go.
25. All right. Now, Zeno, I noticed that you didn't say anything aside from, hey, Mars, pick this door. That's swell of you, partner. Mars, as you pop your lockpicks in, it will be a quick pivot.
Okay.
Oops.
A twist, and you feel the old lock lurch. The door coming widely open. But as it does, you will feel just the sharpest little prick at the tip of your finger. And that's when you notice that there's a small needle sticking out of the lock. A little bit of black dripping off of the tip.
Oh, no.
And then you'll notice that the capillaries in your finger are starting to turn black as well. Can you give me a Constitution save, please?
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
This is why we communicate.
The power of words eluded me.
A natural 20.
Did you have a natural 20?
Unnatural. I had 17 and I add 3.
All right. So, reflexively, having dealt with poisons as much as you have, you pinch off your finger as hard as you can and bite down on it.
Okay.
Opening the wound a bit more and immediately apply as much suction as your mouth can do.
And just pull it out?
You're just sucking the venom out and just spitting it on the ground. When you do, the little glob of blackish blue, almost ink, will hit the ground and begin to bubble slightly.
What about my mouth?
It tastes kind of like Listerine, so your call. Like the yellow Listerine, though.
Okay, but it doesn't feel like I'm burning or bubbling in my mouth, but...
No, it does feel kind of numb, though. Like, it's just that uncomfortable, just left the dentist feeling.
Yeah.
And because I tasted it, do I have an idea what it was?
Are you familiar with this one in particular?
Yeah, that was... I need my poison list. One sec. Okay. That was... I wrote down the effects and not the name, sorry.
That's fair.
There we go. Let's see. Contact injury. That was wyvern poison, or wyvern poison if you're nasty. Oh, wait, no, yes it was. Yes it was, right? Let me double check, 1 sec. Oh yeah, yeah, it was that.
Wyvern, okay.
Wyvern venom.
And I'll tell the rest of the group it was wyvern poison.
Gross.
The door
Yikes.
will slowly open in front of you on rusted locks, or probably on rusted. Wow, we're all tired. Quarantine's exhausting.
Great.
All right.
It is exhausting.
The door will slowly swing open on rusty hinges. That took way too long. Now, the room in front of you is a large storage room that looks to have been a space for embalmers to work. But it's been left untouched for hundreds, if not thousands of years.
Ooh.
You can see that there were several wood tables set up along its length to do embalming rituals and other rites. And most of the wood has become brittle and is broken under its own weight, leaving just piles of dried sticks. There was a shelf along the western wall, but it too has fallen to disrepair. But you can see that there's something laying amidst the rubble.
Dig.
All right, you're gonna go in?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm gonna go
pull my hammer so it's in my hand.
All right.
Investigation or
Sure. You can go ahead and make me an investigation roll.
da 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 da. 21.
As you cross the room, the smell of the aged wood begins to tickle your nostrils. It's very heavily perfumed in here. The flowers and other embalming supplies have mostly remained in whatever jars they were, sealed for the ages under wax stoppers. But a couple of them, the herbs left out, have dried and powdered, dusting around the room over the centuries without any way to escape. And you can smell different pollens and different, almost like potpourris, filling the air. As you're approaching it, can I get you to do me a favor and make me a Constitution roll?
Yeah. That is going to be a 19.
All right. You cover your eyes a bit as you move, feeling them start to become irritated just by the dust in the room. But you'll be able to hold it together. You make it up to that dilapidated shelf. And you can see that laying amidst the wood are two different things. One is an ivory set of embalming tools.
Ooh.
They fared very well over the years. The metal is held up for the most part, and doesn't appear to have a speck of rust on it. But many of the tools appear to be carved completely out of either ivory or bone. It is a very good set, although the leather thong that they're kept inside of, leather thong I mean, has seen better days, and is mostly just a dried plate of leather.
Oh well.
However, as it shriveled over the years, it did take most of the brunt of aging from the thing beneath it. You can see there's a parchment. A bit of papyrus, actually. Incredibly crisp to the touch, but still in one piece. It would be very hard to remove that without damaging it, but you may be able to see if there's something on it.
Would it be a dex roll?
That would definitely be a sleight of hand roll.
A sleight of hand roll. Okay. Do. That is going to be a 18.
18. All right. You slide the papyrus away from the ivory kit. And as you do, there is just the barest sound. And you feel that about a quarter of the papyrus turns to dust. But most of it comes out in one piece. It's written in an old but still legible common. Translated for a modern reader, you can see that it says, let's see, As per the Master's request, we have embalmed his sons. May their sacrifice for the creation of this temple sustain it for the days ahead. And all future sacrifices that manage upkeep be additional pleasantries given to... And then a word that you don't recognize. It's written in common. You think it's a name? Sargalish. To please Sargalish. Should it do so, the sacrifice of their lives and souls are not in vain. The Master wept when Apana and Basha were given, but this is for the greater good of Apesh. Next, we will contact Tomb of Ophelia, and then we shall, and that is where the rest of it is turned to dust.
I'll call Malia over to come take a look at it. She knows religious stuff
Okay.
and history stuff.
Now,
I am gonna pocket the ivory embalming set.
Okay. So go ahead and just say that it's ivory embalming kit is what it will be considered. Malia, do you head over and look at this?
Yeah, I guess everything seems fine. Zeno hasn't said anything, so call me in.
All right, make me a Constitution roll with advantage as you make your way across the room.
All right.
Sorry if I punched my microphone.
19.
19? All right. You'll as well feel the corners of your eyes getting a little dry as you make your way across the room, but it's nothing that you can't handle. Now, as you head over, you can see that this parchment that has definitely seen better days, but could be worse. You read it as well. Giving it a quick skim over?
Yeah.
Make me a religion roll.
Okay. 17.
17. Do you speak... What languages do you speak?
I
You speak Common, Dwarven, Celestial.
Dwarven, Common, Celestial, and Draconic.
Draconic, okay. You'll recognize immediately that that's a name, and one that probably shouldn't be uttered out loud. It's the name of an outsider. You can't remember exactly where you've seen that name or what you've read about it, but it's one of those things like, were I to mention to you Amon or Baal in real life, that I know there's something about that.
Vaguely. Kind of.
So, what do you do?
I will turn to Zeno at least and be like, don't say that word out loud.
Okay.
I have a feeling that's a name of an outsider, and that would not be. Names can call attention, and we don't want that.
What are the rest of you doing?
He is listening to this being very confused.
But we don't see anything as they walk in.
No.
No?
No, it doesn't appear to be much in this room.
Okay.
Just a large embalming and storage room.
I'll point out the sarcophaguses to Tia and what I saw on the other room.
Doesn't look like any traps there either.
I haven't walked in myself yet.
So let's take a look then, and Tia will try to approach carefully, just in case.
Alright, so you two will leave the storage room.
Mhm.
Malia, are you bringing the papyrus with you too?
No, I'm guessing I probably can recognize that it looks pretty damn delicate, so it's probably not going to be moved very easily.
You could probably put it inside of the cover of that book.
What book did I pick up?
You picked up the prayer book from the other room.
Right.
Make me
Assuming
an
you
intelligence
take it with
roll.
you.
Or insight. Make me an insight roll.
Okay, I like
So
insight.
I always forget that skill exists.
25.
Alright, so would you want to transport this thing?
My thought was that would be good to bring it out and show the others and tell them specifically don't pronounce that word. And
Okay.
and see if any of them maybe recognize it.
Okay, so
Who knows what Farah might know? She's read a ton. Remember at Dog Run? She spent hours in that library.
That's true.
that's true. So as you turn around, it's just you and Zeno in this room. Meanwhile,
Good.
it's
I'm trapped
Farah,
with Zeno.
Mars, and Tia
Mhm.
continue to, once again, to the base of that double wide archway.
Mhm.
Now, does anybody need me to repeat the description, or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Think
do you-
I'm good.
Yeah. And you still have it sort of on the,
It's back to full.
yeah, there.
All right. So, the first two sarcophagi on the right have been completely smashed in.
Mhm.
There are two statues of men, one of which you can see looks a little larger, a little more muscular than the other, but the other one looks a little more regal. In the center of the room is another one of those arcane lodestones, as Farah called them.
So we have to activate this as well, probably?
Probably.
Do you think it has to be activated the same way?
I mean, probably.
Okay, so I just bleed on it, right? That's what we determined? Approaches with...
That's what worked last time.
I don't mind doing it again, but if you want to, go for it.
Sure.
Should we let the others know
Give it a
first
try.
before we do?
Probably, but they can't be far behind, right?
In theory.
Tia will turn and look and be like, hey guys,
We're doing the thing.
we're doing the thing.
We're doing the thing.
All
Can we
right,
hear them from where we are?
yeah, you absolutely
Should be able
can.
to.
You're about 20 feet away.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, we're just down the...
oh, you're not in the room yet?
Well,
They're basically in the middle of the hallway across the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
so basically there's a direct line of communication. It'd be concerning if we couldn't, because then it would suggest there was some sort of barrier between us.
That'd be funny.
Yeah,
I don't like that idea. Let's
I
not
don't
think
like that
about
idea.
that.
I agree.
Oh, what did you guys find?
Lodestone.
Cool. We found a parchment with a name you shouldn't say.
Okay.
I guess you can't tell me what that name is then.
It's
I mean,
Bob.
I probably shouldn't.
Probably not. Okay, well, I'm just gonna not say names.
I mean, it's a
Yeah.
pretty unique one. I don't think you'd guess it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'll just follow the regular rule of don't randomly read things out loud.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
don't show me anything. I don't trust my intuitions with that.
Probably for the
I'm gonna try and activate the lodestone.
All right.
And
Moving across the room. Mars, are you following?
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I got her back.
Yay.
Cool. Farah's going to help you out too.
Yay.
Oh, sweet.
All right. So, are you just walking straight up to the lodestone?
I mean, I'll make sure that try and keep an eye out for any traps that seem to be there. Like
All
the other
right.
room had like a spooky ritual area, so
Yeah.
Spooky rituals. It's fine.
Christine, your eyes are just.
I'm
so
getting
narrow.
very concerned that Kelly hasn't answered my insight roll yet.
That's true. Fair.
It's fine.
This is very suspicious.
No, it's fine.
It's
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
It's fine.
So, it will come up once
Tia does the thing.
soon, very soon.
Cool. Tia will do the thing.
I mean, I can give it to you right now if you want.
No, I'm fine. That's why I'm giving you the look. I'm just like, suspicious.
All right.
We're about to fight something, aren't we?
As you
Probably.
approach, you will see there we go. The statue on the right is of a man dressed in some type of ceremonial armor. Large shoulder pauldrons, a scaled appearance to it, as well as a helmet that looks like it's been built out of a jackal's head. A large sword sits at his side, as well as a bow that is held in his right hand. The right statue, instead, is a man dressed in fine robes, wearing a glittering, bejeweled turban. He has a very well manicured beard, and yes?
Is there anything about the statues that seems like maybe they might come to life and attack us?
Make me a perception roll.
Yay. 26.
You know, that's always a possibility.
Should we destroy the statues first?
I mean, you
Maybe.
could. The problem
But-
is that there, you also know that most constructs are perfectly indistinguishable until they move.
Here's just
But
hope, like, if for example, if it looks like the bow is made of a separate piece of material and is like held in hand, or if
Actually,
it's,
they
like,
all
the
look like
same-
they're crafted from the same material.
Okay.
It's exquisite craftsmanship.
Okay.
You'll also see that the sarcophagi themselves are ornamented to look like the men in the statues.
Hmm.
So speaking of which, the man in the robes on the right appears to have a number of trinkets on him, as well as gems on his fingertips. And,
Mars, don't touch. I know they're shiny, but don't touch. Please.
They're
It's
literally
not-
carved out of stone.
I know.
Okay.
But I mean, like if any of them look like they could potentially be removed, then do not touch.
All right.
Please.
Okay.
With your perception roll as well, you will notice that there appears to be a line of soot on the wall behind these statues, as if some type of fire breached the wall. And looking at the statues, they're made of a very dark stone that contrasts with the paleness of the walls.
Huh.
But even on them, you can see a little bit of sooting from flames licking them, and fairly recently, you'd imagine.
That's weird.
In the wall on the right, actually, inside one of the shadows barely visible, you'll see the tip of a crossbow bolt broken off between two of the slabs that hold up the back wall.
So what does that like? Does it look like it's?
Looks like there was a fight here.
Yeah. Look at that.
As well, as you approach, you will also notice that the arcane lodestone has a bloody handprint,
So
long
it's-
dried.
So it's
on its
already
surface.
been. So it's already been activated before.
Yeah. The other one didn't, did it?
I think it was.
I
had
think it
to.
did, yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm.
This one's slightly larger, but yeah, the other one had a bloodstain on it.
Okay.
Because that's how you knew how to activate it.
Right. Gotcha. That makes sense. Then
All right.
yeah. Okay.
All right. So you are, I'm assuming, right before the rise of the sarcophagi. Are you going to approach?
Yes.
you see-
Cautiously.
You'll have to make your way around the broken canopic jars, of which 2 of them are still in pristine condition. They're strange little shapes, though. They look like small monkey men with large circular ears, kind of sloping fezzes, and this look on their face, kind of like this. Blech.
Oh, it's a Ferengi.
Kind of. It looks kind of like a monkey with a flat nose. Yeah, it looks like a Ferengi. It really does. God damn it.
Strange.
It's,
Canon.
No one ever expects the
It's-
Ferengi.
nobody expects the Ferengi. I mean, yeah. Okay.
It's not in generic.
I mean, that is definitely true.
Edagon might. He probably owes them.
Oh god, let's not even get into that. Alright,
Anyway.
so, approaching. What do you do?
Approach and nick her hand with one of her daggers and just place onto lodestone.
Alright, that sounds great. Doing so, you
Great.
will see the blue gem begin to pulse. And once again, it will make that boom, and you'll hear boom, boom.
Yep.
That's what we wanted to do, right? I hope.
It's consistent, at least.
Yeah. And then Tia's gonna start moving back.
All right.
To get
Tia,
out.
can I get you to do me a favor?
Sure, what's that?
All right. So
I'm
Tia,
rolling a lot of dice and I don't like it.
okay, I need more dice. One sec. I gotta go back to my dice bin.
I don't like that.
All right. Tia, as you turn around, you will see that out of nowhere, one of the little canopic jars, can't be more than this big, about the size of a garden gnome, is standing on the ground right behind you.
Oh no.
As you crane your neck down to look at it with a bit of a it suddenly launches forward and strikes you in the face. You're going to take 3 points of 8 points of bludgeoning damage. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
And you are going to take 23 points of psychic damage.
What?
As this tiny little gremlin launches itself at your
Oh.
face, slamming into you, its arms kind of grinding away from its sides. As it slams into you, Mars, your armor class, my friend.
17.
Okay. Oh god, I'm sorry. One of the ones to your right launches itself at you, and you
like
are going
this.
to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
10 points, okay.
And 1 moment, please. 24, 25,
Number keeps going up.
35 points of psychic damage as this thing flies into you with a critical hit.
So 10
Oh,
plus 35, so that's at 45.
45 damage, yes.
Okay, that's about half of my health.
They slam into you with an incredible speed, and I would like an initiative roll off of everybody.
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Let's see. Should I
Alright.
use weird green
What the heck
dye,
is that
purple,
relate-
blue, or pink?
Weird
My
green.
initiative.
Or wood green, yeah.
Weird
Green.
green?
Pretty good.
Weird
Probably.
green.
Okay.
Snake
So I
venom.
roll a nat 20, so 22.
Nice.
It's my best roll of the night. It's gonna be my best roll
Green
of the
dye
night.
turned out well.
Stop being fatalistic.
Why? Because it's true?
No, because you're a wiener. Because you're a winner.
True.
Act like a winner. All right, these things. Wow, these things. Are
So I'm
quick.
at 44
Holy crap.
for the
Things are
health.
awful.
Oh, okay, I was about to say for your initiative.
How
No,
did you manage that?
no, mine's
Alright.
a lot.
Buddies don't explode.
All right, so Tia got a
crap,
nat
I've been doing
20.
it wrong this
Anybody
whole
else?
time.
I also got a nat 20 and ends up being 21 total.
Okay, I think Tia has the one up on you for Dex.
Probably.
Because I have at 22 total with the net.
I've got very minimal dex.
All right, Zeno and Zeno and Mars.
17.
6.
All right. So you're still faster than Farah.
Mars, you got my modifier.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and then +4.
All idle 1, idle 2. All right. Then there is Zeno, and then there is Mars, and then there is Farah. All right. So Tia, this slams you against the wall, and you will look down to this little thing that hits the ground again, and it doesn't seem to move so much as it levitates and strikes without really moving its body, but it will rock back and forth between its two little feet, going. And it's your turn. What do you do?
That's the worst. I think I want to turn into a giant scorpion.
Cool.
So I do that as a bonus action, and then I just want to fuck this up.
Okay.
Oh, that was really painful.
Smashy, smashy.
Yeah. Because this has multi-attack, so I guess I roll 3d20 to hit this, or 2d20? 2d20, yeah, because claws. Oh no,
right.
Claws is X2, so it's 3d20 because I do.
And your
stinger
claws
too.
count as magic right now.
Yeah, they do. All my attacks count as magical.
Perfect.
While I'm in wild.
All right,
shape.
give it to me. Let's do this.
Fucking hell. Well, one of them's a 1.
Okay.
One's a roll a 1, and then plus the plus 4 plus 9 is 13. I believe
13?
on that one. Yeah, because strength modifier is +5, proficiency is +4, so +9.
All right. So what are you turning into? A giant what?
Giant scorpion.
Okay.
And then the
All
last
right.
one is gonna be a 23.
All right. So turning into a giant scorpion, you find yourself kind of wedged on top of that blue stone.
Yeah.
Oh God. All right. So lashing out, with your tail, you are going to try to come down on this thing, but you are going to miss. I want you to roll me full
those
damage.
are my claws.
Oh, your claws?
My claws. Those are my
Okay.
claws. I botched with one claw. I got a 13 on the other, and then I hit with my tail.
Okay, so
Yeah.
your tail will hit. Go ahead and roll me damage on the tail, and actually, don't forget, guys, to be rolling damage with your roll.
Yeah. Okay. So tail is what is that? Strength mod. It's +5, right? 8, and then if it needs to have a poison DC 12
No thanks, I'm immune.
Constitution. Okay, in that case, never mind.
All right, so you're going to chip a bit off of the side of its face with your tail slash.
Yeah, and did you want me to roll damage on
I want
the
you to roll damage on your claws.
both of them, even though only one of them botched?
Just one of them.
Okay.
Just the botch.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be an 11.
All right, 11. You smash forward, trying to catch this thing right in the midsection with your claws, but instead are going to slam into the sarcophagus on the right, shattering its lid entirely. And as you do, you are going to hear the sound of something grinding inside.
Oh
God.
And let's see, one more initiative. Hey, luckily that was lower than... I'll just move Farah down one.
Heck.
Okay. There is a shattering noise as you see something else begin to move inside of the shattered tomb on the right, of the less armored statue. All right, Malia, what do? You hear this commotion as you're coming across the hall with the parchment.
Okay, so did I find out anything from my insight roll?
So how are you transporting this to go show your friends? Are you just carrying it in your hands?
like I wasn't sure if I could get it out. So if I could get it out and safely put it, I would probably tuck it in the book so I could put it away.
You could. It's just on the shelf.
Because otherwise, what I was gonna do was just pull a piece of parchment out of my bag, and a piece of charcoal or whatever I have to write with a pencil of some sort, and copy it.
Sure. We'll say that you were doing that while they were investigating the room.
Okay.
And just to keep both of them, you slide them inside of the book, and as you do, you will see that the nameplate on the inside has a list of names.
Yeah.
None of them match the name that's written there. But that's when you remember that there were 2 books. One black covered and one white covered, and Mars has the other one.
Okay. Good to know. And I'm hearing this commotion now as I come across.
Yep, so as you come
Yeah.
across the room, you will suddenly see Tia get hurled back against the wall by something the size of a garden gnome, and which is a horrible thing to put in your yard in this world, I'm going to say. Very, very racially insensitive.
Can I roll to find out what that is?
Yes, you may. You can make me a religion roll.
19.
19. Looking down at it. Now, I want you to picture this tiny little thing. And in fact, I'm going to show you what this looks like now.
Wow, that's
Horrifying.
oh
Okay.
boy.
As everybody else who looks at this is probably going to think this thing looks incredibly hilarious. You are going to remember seeing a drawing of one of these inside of one of your training manuals at the temple.
Oh.
It's a demonic idol. It's
Crap.
So it's
a,
being
it's
moved
infused
by
with demonic
magic?
energy. It's infused with demonic energy. And these things are incredibly dangerous, and in fact, just looking at it, you feel your faith in Vela beginning to slip.
Oh.
Well, what that means mechanically, we'll find out in a minute.
Any idea what affects that sort of thing?
They're constructs. They can be destroyed.
They
Once you
can
just
be?
once you
Okay.
destroy their physical shell, the demonic energy usually departs.
Okay, so no specific
Usually.
weaknesses to.
You got a 19?
Yeah.
Strangely, even though they're fired from clay, fire is not particularly friendly to them.
Okay. Where's Farah?
Farah is about 10 feet behind one, next to the one that's attacking Mars.
Okay, Farah, use fire.
You're going to shout that into the room? Are you doing anything else?
Can I attack them still?
You can...
With all I've done?
You can still do your movement at least.
Okay.
So move 20 feet into the 100-foot room.
Yeah, as long as I would get within the range of 20 feet of one, I guess. So I
You
can
won't be
attack.
able to quite yet.
Okay.
So you're 80 feet from them at the end of this turn.
Okay.
Well, actually, from where they are, you're about 60 feet from one of them, so pretty close.
Okay.
All right. So, idol number 1. Tia, you're a giant scorpion.
I am, yes.
All right. This thing is going to make that noise again.
I don't like it.
And you suddenly feel darkness edge in on your multifaceted vision now, as if someone is just pulling the light inward. You have disadvantage on all rolls until the end of your next turn.
Oh no.
And with that, it launches itself at you. Is your armor class 16 or higher?
I don't think so, no. Normally it's 15. I don't think this don't think Scorpion increased it, but I'll double check.
Right.
15.
You take 2 points of bashing damage and 20 points of psychic damage
Ow!
from one of its hits,
Oh.
and then 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 15 points of psychic damage from the second hit.
These things are super
So
dangerous.
6 and what, you said?
So 6 and
What's it?
13.
Okay.
Lovely kitty butt.
Yeah.
Hmm. So like these things mean serious business.
Mm-hmm.
To you, it looks hilarious.
How much damage was that altogether? I need to know if that dropped me out of
So 22 total and
22 plus 13 plus
6. So
6.
40.
Doesn't drop me out, but it's close.
All right. Idol number 2 is going to continue trying to press into Mars. Mars, you're going to have disadvantage on your attack roll, saving throws, and ability checks until the end of its next round. What is your armor class? Is it 16 or higher?
It is higher.
How higher?
17.
All right. So 1 hit is going to catch you.
Oh, God.
You are going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
6, okay.
And you are going to take 23 points of psychic damage.
So 23 plus 6.
Yep, 29.
Minus.
You still up?
I'm at 15.
Oh, beautiful. Would you like to use any of your reactions? You always forget you have Hellish Rebuke.
I'll use Hellish Rebuke.
All right, so go ahead and roll me Hellish Rebuke, which I believe you're rolling at a higher level now.
Yes. So let me just get that up here real quick.
Mess him up, Mars. Mess him up.
And that's fire!
Ooh.
Hellish Rebuke. So I am point your finger, blah blah. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay. I botched my save, so what do you get?
And then at higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, the damage is increased by 1d10 for each slot level.
So you cast it at the second interval now, if I'm not mistaken.
So what would that mean? Because I don't use spells.
What's the first level do?
2d10.
Let me just double check. It's so tieflings. Sorry, I don't ever play, so I don't.
Yeah, and I don't use magic enough.
When you reach 3rd level, you cast it as a 2nd level spell. When you reach 5th level, you can cast Darkness, which the hell with that. So you cast it as a 2nd level spell. So Hellish Rebuke, I believe that means that you do it at 3d10.
Ooh, cool.
But let me just check the rules super quick.
Yeah.
Hellish Rebuke.
'Cause I would love to
Yep,
give
it's
you...
3d10.
Oh, heck, okay. So I got my 3d10s, but am I taking now a disadvantage?
No, because this is damage only.
Sweet, okay. So take 10.
A total of 10?
No, 10, 17, and 23.
Holy shit. All right. So you're...
I'll like point at it and I'll breathe through my teeth, hissing infernal as the flames come out.
Nice. You are going to see the gout of flame punch a hole directly through this thing's stomach, exploding about 1/3 of its body as it hits it. It is going to shriek with a high-pitched feedback wail that echoes throughout the chamber. And it is very nearly destroyed. Farah is going to not act yet. What am I doing? Zeno.
Okay, hearing all this kind of stuff, I'm gonna be like, okay, it's time for shooty shoots.
Okay.
Because it's time for shooty shoots.
It is time for shooty shoots.
It's
It
time
took you
for
so
shooty
long.
So I'm gonna make 3 attacks.
Okay.
So there's the 2 Ferengi, and then there's the one thing coming out of the thing.
It has not come out yet, though.
Okay, so I don't know about that one.
Nope.
So there's one that's super that looks like it's almost dead.
Yep, it's over there on the left side next to the unopened sarcophagus, and then there is one kind of in the middle next to the blue gem and the giant scorpion.
Okay.
I say attack the giant scorpion, to be honest.
Hey.
The giant scorpion could probably use it the most. Alrighty, so I'm gonna make 3 shooty shoots.
Don't shoot the giant scorpion because it's me.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna shoot the giant scorpion.
Good.
So I'm gonna do. These are fire arrows.
Okay. Like magical fire arrows?
Just fire arrows. They're just the 1d6 fire damage.
So, but yeah, they are magical.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do the -5 for extra damage.
Okay.
And that's a thing that
Okay.
I'm gonna do. Okay, I will roll that.
Okay.
Alrighty. So that is not a very good one. So that's an 11.
Fail.
Fail. That is a 22
That's a hit.
and a nat 20.
That's probably a hit.
I think that one's a hit.
That's probably a hit. I don't know.
Alright.
We'll have to check the book.
All right, so that's two hits.
2 hits. Go ahead and roll me damage. And
Two
this
hit.
is... so I need you to tell me the damage separately.
Okay. So I'll do the fire damage as a separate roll. I'll just do the base piercing damage first.
Yep.
Which I should have done this before. Alright, I'll be super quick. That's 7. Base damage is 41.
41 piercing?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the fire damage is gonna be 7.
Okay, 41.
Because I don't.
Did you remember to roll twice for the fire damage on the crit?
Oh no, I forgot to roll my double for the crit.
You
Crap,
probably should.
okay.
You probably should do that.
I should probably do that. Okay, so
Yep.
that's gonna be an extra 6 for fire,
Okay.
and then crit is gonna be wow, that sucked. Is gonna be an extra 17.
Extra 17.
Yeah.
All right. An extra 17. All right. Firing your fire arrows. You notch them in. One of them is going to skim alongside the wall, barely missing the two engaged combatants, the scorpion and the idol. The second is actually going to ignite into flame as soon as it leaves your bow, striking the idol, and the final one is going to strike as well, true, running down the shaft of the first flaming arrow, splitting it as it splits the idol in half,
Yay!
dropping it to the ground. With a shattering noise. Tia, you no longer are affected by that disadvantage.
Woo.
And Mars, it is your turn again. Oh, it was your turn for the first time.
Yeah, it's my turn for the first time. Oh, cool.
Sorry. I forgot these things are quick. These things are quick. They've got +5 dex.
I know, I don't like it.
For something that can't move its arms, that's pretty...
Okay. Like, what the hell?
These kind of look like the guy from The Princess Bride. I'm not kidding. You know, the inconceivable guy?
Mm-hmm.
Inconceivable.
It's inconceivable.
And so these attacks now have the disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay. So
You
if
can
I'm-
balance that out by spending your inspiration if you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So
So-
pick which one of your attacks to balance out.
They're both the same with the daggers with +2 to, like, adding to my hit and to my damage.
So basically, one's going to be at disadvantage, one's going to be regular.
Okay. So, let's see. I'm gonna roll these separately here and here.
Okay.
Okay. So my regular one turned out to be a nat 20.
God damn. And I'm assuming
Nice.
that because Farah's right next to you in this thing, you'd like to make that a sneak attack.
Yeah. yeah,
Probably-
baby.
That sounds.
It's probably a
The
good
other
idea.
one, because of the disadvantage, will not hit.
No? Okay.
So
All right,
now
so go ahead and roll me damage, which is...
double.
Yeah, plus your sneak attack doubling. So your sneak attack's 4d6 at this level?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're at 8d6 plus 2d4 plus 6.
Plus 6, yeah. Wait, no, wait. 5d6, right? Yeah.
Why 5d6?
Yeah, 5d6 for this level.
Is it... You get... So 10d6 then.
So the first
Are you at
one.
5d6 already?
Yeah.
Damn.
That is frickin' ridiculous, rogues.
Are rogues even real?
No.
Not if they get a hold of you, they're not.
And
Yeah,
6 is
5d6.
real.
Holy hell.
16.
Yeah, because you're at
19. 19.
10d6 plus...
29.
Jesus Christ.
You're basically a self-contained fireball.
35.
I've never done this
38.
much damage in one go out in my life.
38. 42. 43. 44.
I'm starting to feel a little
Plus
impotent
6.
on the damage scale here.
Plus 6. So 44 plus 6, I'm at 50.
I only get 3d8.
Now, are
wait.
you sure that I get 10?
Because you're at 5d6 for sneak attack.
Yeah.
And then it doubles.
It doubles when you crit.
Yeah, so altogether I got 50 points.
50 points, and
That's
you rolled your 2d4?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
that's what-
added the plus 6.
The plus 6, just flat plus 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can actually see as you're fighting this thing that it looks like it has a little bit of damage on it already. Like there are little chips taken out of it and a little bit of soot on the side of it. Looks like whatever adventurers came here before had already encountered this thing and managed to make it away with their lives. However, there's a little nick on the side of its face that you take advantage of, and swiping to the side, you are able to draw your dagger right down into that hole and split this creature in half, dropping it to the ground in 2 satisfying clunks. With that,
Ow, my head hurts. Ugh.
Hello, damage dealer.
Suddenly, a withered creature wrapped in gore-stained rags lurches up from the sarcophagus, looks around at the nearest target, and seeing her, lunges at Farah's back.
Oh no, not Farah!
Baby girl.
I totally thought I was closer, but yeah.
You're a giant scorpion.
That's true. I don't know if it cares that much, to be fair.
All right, nat 20.
Oh no!
No!
Baby girl!
I need so many d4s. Oh god, this thing is basically just Mars and rags.
And D4s instead of D6s.
So Mars on a bad day.
I'm not gonna make the joke. It's too easy.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
All right.
Joke was just made.
Okay, that is 4, 12, 13, 18, 18, and that's a fail. Fantastic. All right. It's going to jump forward and... Oh, yeah, we did that. Double that. Okay, good. It jumps forward and slams its lengthy, brittle-looking, but still razor-sharp claws into Farah's back, raking them down, and you can hear her scream, and she's going to take 22 points of damage, and is going to stiffen up and collapse on her side, convulsing, unable to move next turn from the paralytic agent in the claws.
No!
And as that happens, so the sarcophagus to the left shatters open, splitting down the middle as another one of these things rises up, turns, and let's see, I can attack a giant scorpion or a tiefling. Tiefling's high. Scorpion it is.
Okay.
It
Gotta
turns
go low, low.
and lunges at you. That's going to be 2 hits.
No! Whoa!
So that is what's my attack? Plus 5, 10, 12, 18 points of piercing damage.
Fuck. That drops me out of wild shape, and that's my second one, so I'm back to being regular old Tia again.
All right, it slams into you, burying its claws into you, and it basically, the way this is going to look is it jumps on you and buries its claws into the carapace around your many eyes and rips you in half.
Right.
As it does so, you are going to fall out of the druidic form that you are inhabiting, collapsing to the ground and rolling to your feet.
I have to
Can
completely
you-
figure out what I'm doing this next turn then.
Can you give me a Constitution save?
I can try. Am I still on disadvantage for all things? or
You
did
are
that
not.
end? Okay.
You got
Did you use your advantage?
I've not used my inspiration yet, no.
Would you like to?
Probably because I rolled a 1.
I think you probably should. If you
You
roll
said it
a
was
1,
Constitution saving throw.
it's a Constitution saving throw.
Say 14.
Oh, really?
Oh no! Let me guess, she needed a 15?
I rolled a 9, and I have a +5 to con saves.
Question for you, real quick.
Sure, what up?
Oh no!
Nope, that's paralyzing. Damn it. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Can you remind me how much damage I took? Because I need to...
18.
18.
All right, so you'll have a little bit of time as this slams into you and rips you open. You are going to be racked with agonizing pain, and are going to be paralyzed until the end of its next turn.
Hell.
I'm sorry, Tia.
Wait,
It's okay, I
Malia,
don't need to be in combat.
We have 2 people in paralyzed now?
you do. Malia, you're up.
Okay, how far away is this thing from me?
That thing is about... That one's about 60 feet away from you. The one that attacked Farah is about 50 feet away from you. So you can attack the one that's on Farah right now with your hammer without disadvantage.
Okay. Like, really?
Yep, because you can run about 30 feet and hurl your hammer.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying without moving. I was like, huh?
No, you got to move.
Okay.
That'd be
Yes. I will throw a hammer at that sucker.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, question. Have we finished a short rest at any point since I turned into a bat? I don't think so, unless we should stop anywhere.
I don't think we did.
We did in the second chamber, didn't we? I remember because Christine wanted to do a short rest.
There was a short rest, yes.
Oh,
Okay,
was
so
there?
that means I
Okay.
have one more use of wild shape then. Cool.
All right. So, for all of you still up, I want you to roll me a d4 and tell me what you get.
4.
1.
What'd you get, Malia?
4.
Okay. All right. That's gonna be Xeno then. Okay.
Okay, so we're good? Like, I can go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Ah, 20, baby!
Yay!
There she is.
All right. With the sound of a freight train running forward, your druid junka 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 junka.
Okay.
Her armor clanking against her hips as she runs. Oh lord, she's a comin'.
Made hip cores for a reason.
Hmm.
34 regular damage
Okay.
and 14 thunder damage from Divine Strike.
All right. So 34 and 14, so 49 points of damage.
I don't know, I didn't add them together because you always want them separate, so.
Shit. All right, so rushing forward, the raking of lightning streaking off the floor as your hammer flies into this being, crushing into the ceremonially painted armor on its rags. You will hear the sound of ribs shattering as you slam into it. It's still on its feet, but it's definitely bloodied at this point. One of its arms hanging barely connected, yet still functional, and it is going to look in your direction and snarl. And that was a hell of a hit. Good job. Xeno, there are 2 of them remaining, no longer the idols, just the strange mummified individuals. However, the one that is fighting Tia ripped her down to orc size again and then turned its gaze toward you, locking eyes with you. I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
A charisma save?
Yes.
Oof.
Inspiration?
Sure, your call, if you want to use that on this.
Because, I mean, obviously a 7 is not.
No, 7's definitely not.
But how about a 16?
16 is a success. All right,
Hey.
you feel something slide off of you as you duck notch an arrow and prepare to do your worst. What do you do?
I do shooty shoots
Okay.
with fire arrows, and before I roll, I am going to take the -5 for the extra damage,
Okay.
and I'm going to Hunter's Mark this guy.
Okay.
So let's do it.
The hunter's marked. Everyone drink.
All right, so we got a 22 and a 24.
What do you know? Those are... Oh my god, there's so much citrus there.
We basically did that in unison. It was great.
That was fantastic.
Those are 2 hits.
All right, so let me just. I do have the damage dice here. I haven't rolled the fire damage yet.
Okay. All right, Mars, you're about to be up, so be ready.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Someone has to.
Can't believe
These
in
purple
yourself,
dice
believe
are
in the
being
me that
very
believes in you.
nice.
Oh, they're pretty.
You should mail them to Tia.
All right, Kelly.
We've already determined Christine's dice are never nice to me anyway.
I think it's
Yes,
from the gem dice we bought.
Mr. Rightwing.
So that's going to be 50 piercing,
5-0.
50,
Okay.
and
How'd you manage that? 10, 20.
my +10 extra damage.
Did you roll max damage on both of the shots?
No, I rolled max damage on my Hunter's Mark. die.
Oh, never mind. Hunter's mark. Okay.
Yeah, and then
I was like, the math doesn't check out with 2 shots from an arrow, even at +20 damage. But Hunter's
Yeah.
mark rounds that up. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And
I always think that you do math wrong because your damage is so high as a Gloomstalker.
right,
I'm always
but
like, "There's Mike, you gotta have messed this up somewhere. There's no way you can do that."
I only rolled 3s on the D8 too.
Okay, so 50 points of damage.
50 points of piercing, and then do I add bonus damage to the fire or just
You just
No.
double the dice. Oh, sorry. That's when you crit.
Yeah.
So you don't add extra damage on the fire. You just you roll an extra d6.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, that's what I've been doing. So we're looking at 8 total.
Okay. And just so you know, once you fire a magical arrow, it is no longer a magical arrow.
Okay.
You know that, right?
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, I was figuring that I just expend them. So.
Yeah. I'm just making sure that when you go pick them up later, you have normal arrows now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I still have 2 fire arrows left.
Okay, cool. All right. So how much was that total? That was 50 plus.
58 total.
Well, shit.
Yeah, 58, and that 8 was fine.
Okay, so.
And they take an additional 1 point of damage per turn while they're on fire.
All right. Your fire arrows slam into the gory, mummified rags, beginning to set them on fire. And instead of smoke, you will see kind of a billowing tar smoke roll out of them as it begins to burn through them. Whatever they were coated in, whatever horrible process they were subjected through, the room is starting to fill with their stench, and it is amazingly bad.
Oh,
I like that.
Mars, what do you do?
Okay, so now there's just this fleshy guy left, right?
There are 2 of them, yes.
2 of them. Okay.
kill him.
Kill. Okay, I'm going to do a double attack with my dagger. But I don't think this time anyone's in between us, so it's just a regular attack, not a sneak attack. Unless correct
Yes.
me if I'm wrong. Okay.
There's not a sneak. There's no one in range of this guy.
I'm no longer under the effects of a disadvantage roll, right?
Correct.
Does... Oh, so both of those are that, and then... Do 15s hit?
15s do not hit, unfortunately.
Then,
Neither.
no. They were both a 9, and then I added my stuff, but...
It was a good attempt.
Wait. But I also add +2. So 17?
17 hits.
Woo!
Yay,
Bracket
math.
mark.
Yeah.
I always forget that +2 to the hit, but I've always added it to my, damage.
We need to get you, all of you need just your attacks on an index card or something where you're
Yeah.
just like, I play this. Is that what you do? It's really useful. That's what Christine
Yeah.
does too a lot of the time. Oh.
But,
Yeah, I have all my bonuses written out in front of me.
It's just at this level, and from now on, you guys should really consider doing it if you don't already, because when you hit level 10, 12, 15, it's gonna be like long division times 10.
Oh no. Okay.
It's like
9.
It's gonna be bad, Amy.
And plus dex, so that's 4. 13.
13?
Yeah.
All right. 13 points of damage. Running forward, you are going to make 2 quick slashes along its abdomen. The magic of your blades burning into its rags. It is going to hiss in your general direction, locking eyes with you with a look of pure hatred.
And then with a cutting action, can I also back up?
You're going to use your disengage?
Yes.
All right, so you're going to leap out of the way. Let's see. So that was 13 points of damage, which means whoop. Nope, that's
Hatred's
not the way.
there.
That's not
Because
the way
I'm
that
still
works.
hurting pretty bad.
And now someone's staring at you with hatred.
All right.
probably normal for
Unfortunately,
her.
that doesn't work until the beginning of your turn. So, all right. You are right in front of me. You know, I'm gonna go after. Yeah, I'm going after the cleric. It snarls in your general direction, turns, and launches itself through the air at Malia. Malia, what is your armor class?
18.
18. Well, a 19 and a 20 or 23 both hit.
That sucks.
All right, it comes down atop of you, slashing with its claws into your armor, and that could have been slightly better. 6, 10. You're going to take 20 points of piercing damage as it comes down and rakes its claws deep into the weak spots of your armor. And I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Sorry, I just wanted to get that 20 down. That will be unnatural 20.
A natural 20. You are fine. It hurts like hell. It's like rubbing salt into your wounds. But overall, you managed to shrug it off. One of these things looms over Tia and prepares to slice down, which is going to be fucking hilarious in about 3 seconds. Well, not as hilarious as I'd hoped, but still pretty good. 10. Tia, one of them looms over you as you are racked with pain and locks eyes with you, looking at you with just primal hatred. This is the one that Xeno just shot twice, and it lowers its claws to end your life when a gout of flame erupts from the floor behind you. As Dragon Breath rips through it for 14 points of damage.
Good.
Yay!
I like that.
And Farrah's going to take her move action to get the hell up.
Yep, I think so. I think that's a good idea.
All right, it is going to... it's going to attack her then. And that is one more hit. It snarls, rushes forward, and rakes its claws along her... Yep, that's a hit. Along her face, dealing 12 points of damage. And she is going to shriek again as the paralytic agent takes hold and is going to collapse convulsing to the ground again.
No!
No, baby!
Because she keeps rolling like under 10 for her saves. Tia, what do you do?
If I'm now able to move again,
You are. You find strength return to your bones. What do you do?
thank goodness. Do I have to use my full move to get up again, or
You use half your move.
half my move? Oh, cool. So I'm going to use half my move to get up, and then I'm going to turn into a scorpion again, because why the fuck not? And then I'm going to go after the thing that's attacking Farah.
Yep, that's the one you can reach. All right, go ahead and give me 3 attacks.
I will do so. Now that
Mess him up.
fix
Mess him up.
things. Okay. Well, unfortunately, all you used my inspiration, so that's not a thing anymore. Where did I put my?
We're no longer inspired.
No longer inspired. Okay. Green is tail. Blue ones are claws.
I believe in you.
It's good someone does.
I think we all
because-
believe in you.
They all believe in me. Okay.
Believe it.
Those are the right. Those are the right dice. Those are the right dice. Okay.
I
To the
could,
right,
I
to the
could
left.
summon a giant shark to believe in you.
That would be completely useless. Thank you.
Not if you summon it on top of them.
Oh my fucking god.
So Basir?
That would be
Zeus?
more fun. That would be a lot more fun because guess what? I rolled another one.
Oh,
Is,
no!
is that the same dice?
Yeah, this one's being. No, it's a different dice.
Oh, damn it.
I've
Okay.
had 2 dice fail me tonight. So that's one on one of my claws. Definitely one of my claws. The other claw is. Hold on, 13. That is 22 to hit.
Okay, that's definitely a hit.
Yep. So that one is gonna do. So claw that is not failing me is going to be doing. 12 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and then there's a grapple. And then if it succeeds, they're grappled. If it's the hit, should be grappled. And then
All right.
tail is 18 to hit, and 12
Okay.
piercing, and it's all magical damage.
All right, so real quick, I need you... All right. So the sequence of events is going to go as follows. Swinging off of your prone position, you're going to erupt back into a giant scorpion. Rushing forward, you'll snap once, and it dodges out of the way, slamming its dagger into the side of your claw. You're going to take 11 points of damage as it... Sorry, not dagger, it's claw. As it rakes its claw up your claws.
Mhm.
But in pain, you're going to catch it in one of your claws, crushing its sides with your pincher, and driving your stinger down through its skull all the way into its stomach.
Right.
Decent.
And it is going to erode into a pile of bloody, musty bones in your claws.
Ow.
Malia, you're up.
Okay. What else is still up?
Just the one that's right in your face.
Right in my face? Okay.
Yep. I need you to make me a charisma save.
Where is it? That's going to be a 16.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay, that's even with a -2.
I absolutely love the agonizing gaze effect if it goes off.
Okay, so 27 to hit.
Okay, yep, and some.
Okay.
That beats my 17.
8 thunder damage.
8 thunder damage?
And...
Okay, how do you want this to go since you don't even have to roll your normal
Yeah.
damage?
Are you sure? Because that would be 19.
Okay, so how do you get him to -12?
I want to... Can I have, like... Because he's right in my face, right?
Oh, yeah.
Can I do the 5-foot disengage?
Yep.
And then throw the hammer?
Yep.
I want it to burst through him, taking him back, like, even 10 foot.
Oh, yeah. All
And
right.
he's just gonna, like,
Yeah, he's just going to explode.
rain of bits on Farah.
And on everybody. All right,
Except
and with that... Where are you right now in the room? You're all the way back?
I'm at the entrance of the storeroom, 110 feet away.
Okay. Coward.
Because
I
I'm
thought
just
you-
saying,
Well,
well,
Yeah, I
'cause-
guess. Well, because
Yeah.
he doesn't take penalties for half
yeah,
perception, and none of them move to the point where they were blocked out of his vision.
yeah.
he doesn't take penalties for being outside the normal range.
Nope,
Nope, I can
Really?
shoot up 120 feet.
because he has a feat.
Yeah,
God damn.
Elven accuracy is broken.
yeah.
That's so broken.
That's also why I can ignore cover when I'm shooting at somebody.
So broken.
All right, and with that, the room will suddenly become much quieter.
I will wander in that.
Is Farah still down? Or did she overcome the paralyzation?
She's just laying on her back, staring at the ceiling right now, blinking.
Okay. I'm gonna go over and poke her.
Chittering scorpion noises.
I'm gonna walk up to Mars and shove a potion down her throat.
Can you lift your arm?
Cool.
Move a finger. Good for you!
Good
You're
Farah.
such a special person. And I'll pour a potion down her throat.
Well, okay. So
Chittering scorpion noises.
To
Quack, quack,
be...
quack, 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 quack.
How
Basically.
damaged does she look?
she's about a third dead.
So I guess I'll throw down a greater healing on her.
Oh, okay. I will.
What kind of potion did you give Mars, Xena?
That's just it's just a normal potion. Actually, what do I have here? That is going to be just the basic healing, so 2d4 plus 2 for that one.
2d4
All right, cool.
plus 2?
Oh, it tastes like peppermint. 2d4 plus 2. I got it. I got you.
Thank you.
Mars.
Okay. Tia's gonna shift back down to
It's gonna be
humanoid
9 points
if
of
it
healing.
seems like we're good.
So how many killing?
9.
It's not
So-
much, but I mean it's better than nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so now I'm at 24.
Jesus.
A bit.
Here, let's take a minute in here and just relax, okay?
Yeah. I would like to spend some hit dice to maybe
All right.
heal a
That
bit.
sounds pretty good, actually.
Well, one sec. Everybody get closer.
Okay.
Come over here, you guys.
Let's cozy up.
So-
Sure.
If it's up to 6 creatures that you can of your choice that you can see within range, can that include me?
Mhm.
Sweet. I'm gonna cast prayer of healing then.
Okay. How long does that
takes a
take?
couple-
Takes 10
10
minutes.
Okay. Sweet. So if that counts as a short rest, that means I recover my wild shape expenditures.
Yay!
Yay!
17 points each.
17 points
17.
each. All right. Farrah's at full
Yay.
again.
Yay, Max!
I might have to actually I still have to use some things if I want to go back to.
I'm about half now. I'm at
Okay.
41.
I'm only 5 down now, so.
Would you,
I am at.
Mars, are you going to spend any of
50.
your hit dice on the short
Oh
rest?
wait, no, we said 18.
Yes, please. And how do I do that again?
So basically, you can every
I think it's
day
a
you can
D8.
use a number of these. So you can use up to 9 d8s to heal.
Okay. But, like, I don't want to use it all in one go, right?
Yeah, I'd use. And the thing is, you can keep using them until you're at a place you like. You don't have to dedicate all up front.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Christine, how
So
much
I've
did
got
you heal?
3 right here.
So roll 3. Each one of them gets your Constitution mod to them
17 or
individually.
18?
Sorry, what was the mod?
What's your
17.
Constitution modifier?
Plus 2.
So each one of those gets a +2.
Cool.
So they're way better than they should be.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 of my hit. See how I do with 2.
Ugh.
So I get
Actually, no, I
another
should use
21
3.
with that.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Kelly,
Yes.
quick question. So with the statues, the one dude had a bow in his hand in the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Did he have a bow as a zombie?
He did not. He just had his claws.
Was there a bow in his sarcophagus?
I don't know. Are you going to visit
I'm
the sarcophagus?
going to visit the sarcophagus now that I'm healthy.
All right.
Spend some hit dice to heal. I sure rolled a 6, a 2, and a 1.
Are you sure you rolled a 1?
Yes.
God.
Oh my god! When you roll to confirm.
You
Would
make
you like
it
me to
hard.
use a different dice?
Yes, I would like that. That dice is in jail for the night.
Oh
Dice.
boy.
That is just it's not even the same set. It's like random pieces as well. It's like not even the same ones. I hate everything. That's a 6, a 2, and a 8. I like that better.
There you go.
That's
Use
good.
that set from now on.
Yeah. Sometimes the RNG hates us.
All right.
Baron
So,
Jesus hates me.
Zeno, are you just going to take time to check through them?
Yeah.
Looking through, there are 2 sarcophagi. One on the left and one on the right. The one on the left was the one that the warrior was buried in. Looking through, are you checking the body or the sarcophagus?
Sarcophagus, and I'm not gonna touch anything just yet. I just want to look.
So looking through the sarcophagus, you can see that there don't appear to be any weapons inside of here. However, there is laying amidst a large pile of coins, a clay barrel, pardon me, a clay cask, quite a large one actually, about the size of a small keg, as well as a spattering of coins, a significant number of them, in the hundreds, and amidst them you'll notice that there is a ring with a spinel stone on it. Spinel?
The gem?
The gem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call over to Malia and be like, "Hey, Malia, do you think this stuff's cursed?"
I will come over and look at it.
Regardless, if I can hear it to you, we'll say yes, probably.
Always cursed.
Everything's cursed, always. Ugh.
You gonna roll Arcana to check?
Yep.
Okay.
18.
18. Investigating, it doesn't appear that they are, but your attention is immediately drawn away from the ring, which appears to be magical when you flare out your detect magic. It looks to have a minor protection enchantment on it. You said an 18? It looks like a ring of resistance.
Cool.
The stone inside of it, pardon me, the stone, the spinel that's attached to it, as you look at it closely, you don't have to pick it up, but looking at it closely, you can see that it looks like it has little sparks flying around just momentarily inside of your detect magic vision. You think it might be resistant to electricity.
Ooh.
It's the ring of surge protection.
I can't resist. I'm gonna have to pick it up.
Okay.
When she picks that up, I'm just gonna go in and loot the rest of the damn.
Okay.
I haven't looked at the rest of it yet.
Yeah.
Fine.
Do you go to
I'm just gonna loot it.
I'm too busy looking at this. I'm just like, there's
9 lightning?
All right, so that is a Ring of Resistance Thunder, which means that any thunder damage that hits you is halved.
Nice.
I'll put it on.
It requires attunement, so you'll have to wear it for a day before it's active.
How many attuned things can you have?
3.
Sweet.
So,
So I
Does
think
your-
my adamantine was attuned.
it's not your adamantine, is just plain.
Yes. Okay, so I
Adamantine
just
is
have the
just
gauntlets then. Oh, and the thrower.
you have the gauntlets, the thrower, and
And the
this. So
ring.
you're and the ring. So you're timed out for now.
You're attuned
Okay.
out.
Nice.
Now, looking down as well, your attention was caught by that, but you also see that there is a large clay cask, and on the side of it, printed in common, stamped into the clay, is the word Booza, which immediately sends a shiver down your spine, Amalia.
Mm-hmm.
It's barley bread beer. He was buried with a cask of sealed barley bread beer. An ancient Apessian staple. Yeasty as hell. And probably worth a lot of money to a collector. Now, Zeno, you're just going to start shoveling gold into your bag?
Yeah, basically.
That sort of size, or like
We're talking about the size of a funeral urn. A little bit bigger.
okay.
2 footballs.
Yeah, I was just thinking, small enough to fit into a bag of holding.
Just barely, yes.
Hey Zeno,
But-
where's that bag?
I got it.
Yeah. Are they all on one of just the one single sarcophagus?
They're working on that now. Zeno is shoveling coins into the bag of holding,
Cool.
of
I
which
check
you're
out
going
the
to be able to get 250 gold coins.
Oof.
Nice.
Are we dividing that by 5?
Yes, we can divide that by.
Okay.
So 250? So 50 each?
Yeah.
Like it.
All right.
And that's out of one sarcophagus. We haven't looted
Yeah.
the other one yet.
If they're busy on one, Tia's gonna go take a look at the other one.
The other one, you can see that, again, there is a huge amount of coins in here. About
Wild.
the same amount, actually. About 250 gold coins. As well as...
So I guess we add another 50.
You'll add another 50 each.
Nice.
But then you'll notice that there are two things inside. There's a scroll case, an old
Yeah.
teak wood one,
I'll
as
pick
well
that
as
up gingerly.
okay, it has a little clasp lock
Mm-hmm.
that appears to be locked at the moment.
We'll look at it later.
And next to it, you see that there's a strange water skin.
Huh. Strange how.
Let me describe it for you.
Alright.
Does it dance? Because that would be strange.
That would be pretty strange.
So it's strange that it survived this long. It actually kind of looks like it's a full decanter kind of carved out of a horn. It's inlaid with brass and some very intricate pattern work. It has a brass, or maybe it's copper, stopper at the top of it. And as you pick it up, it sloshes slightly on the inside.
So it's got something in it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, sarcophagus juice.
Unplug? Sniff?
Smells like fresh water.
Sarcophagus juice.
Weird. Hey, Malia.
Yes.
You're detecting magic things, right?
I mean, I'm looking at them and thinking if they're arcane
Is
or
this
not, but
magical? Tia holds up the water skin.
I'm busy. Ask Farah.
No, just take.
She's also magical.
I'm
Yeah,
literally...
but yeah. Okay, Farah, do you want to look at this?
It's magical. Pour it out.
Tia, will pour out the glass.
All right. It's got about a gallon worth of water in it.
Does that
Or at
seem
least
like
it-
how much it should have?
Yeah, it should have about a gallon of water.
Oh, okay.
And then it has 2 gallons of water.
So it just keeps pouring water. Sweet.
The floor
Nice.
starts to get a seeping big
I'm
puddle.
gonna stop. Turn it back
More.
up, right? What? Why
You've
would
never seen one of those before? It's a decanter of infinite water.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's pretty good.
That must be worth a lot out here.
Time to sell it and get rich.
Well, for
You're
now, I'm just
already
gonna hold
rich,
on to it.
dummy.
We're already rich. This is fine.
I mean,
just
we're not
use it.
that rich.
We're pretty fucking rich.
We do right.
We're rich for... We're rich in good spirit.
We are.
I have more gold on my like on my physical person right now than my parents have seen in their lifetime.
Your parents still alive?
Yeah, we still really can't buy much of
No.
anything, though.
I grew up in a castle.
We could buy a better castle.
I like that. We need our own castle.
Where would we put it?
And wherever we want, I guess.
We didn't spend any time in Madaket. We could have bought that guy's castle. It was pretty nice. I like the bath.
I
That
mean,
was the
when-
Baron,
We need to
or
go back to that
Yeah.
spa.
Yeah.
We could buy the spa. We could run a B&B.
We could.
we could run a B&B. Oh, that would be
We
awesome.
have like awful customers we'd have to deal with. It'd be nice too.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have to be nice to them. If they were awful, we could just shoot them with fire.
That's
But then
not
we-
how you
then we don't get customers.
customers.
Well, no, you only do that with bad customers.
No, that's not.
The good ones keep coming back because they don't get shot with fire.
Yes, but they hear about the shop by and they think, maybe I shouldn't risk it.
Yeah, but if we treat them
Unless
well,
we
they
just.
don't come back.
That's not
we
how
have to
that
hire
works,
entertainment?
Zeno.
We could hire Thorn Bear Murder.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, and we'd never see Mars again.
The
Nah.
family reunions when she rolled out the giant horned kids.
So
You'd have the weirdest kids.
It would be very strange, but oddly satisfying.
Oh my god.
12 foot
Well-
tall with tails.
But also, like, have you seen many tiefling offspring at all? Ever?
Is that even something that happens?
I don't know.
I
Are
think
there
tieflings
child
can have
tieflings?
tieflings.
Huh.
Have I ever seen a tiefling?
Go ahead and
offspring in
make me a roll. All of you can make me a. This will be a history roll.
History.
Considering Mars is the first tiefling I've ever seen,
19.
I rolled a
19?
1
I got a 14.
on
I
a
rolled
different dice.
19 plus 3.
Okay. And Valia?
1.
Jesus Christ.
1 for Farah. Okay, good.
Because maybe this is some sort of, like, deep down intuition of, like, how I am. I don't know. I can't explain it.
So
No, my D20.
you immediately, as you say it, think that no, you probably can, but you start to think of how much society probably would not treat them well.
Mm.
You get that whole kind of X-Men vibe going in your head, and you know, it just kind of flutters from there. So
But-
you think so, and you kind of you've heard stories of people with demon babies,
So that's probably where it could have come from.
probably.
If Mira curses someone she's mad at, do they have tiefling babies?
What? What did you say?
Yeah, maybe.
Like, instead of turning the person into a tiefling, could she just curse them so that their children are tieflings?
Ooh.
See, I mean,
Is that how
like,
we get, like, inexplicable demons? I
No,
hope
that's if the mailman's a tiefling.
That's how you get demons.
see, I mean, like, yeah, society.
remember, Tia rolled a 1.
See, like, the society would probably treat them badly, but if we own the society that the people are in,
Well, like, so far, just like from the different towns and the people that I've met as a tiefling, I seem to be more like exotic than not.
yeah, people do like the exotic look.
Mm-hmm.
But they
But
don't
like
necessarily.
the green look.
Yeah.
Well, I thought your people were a bunch of savages that crushed elven empires and stuff.
No, they were like captured and enslaved by elves,
Then
and
why are
then
the elves
liberated
so?
themselves.
So they're freed slaves and they're getting all. That doesn't make any sense. You think that
Haven't you heard about the Great Uniter and Liberator? A lot of people call her the Harlot or something or other, but that's not what the orcs or half-orcs call her.
Basir's an orc?
No,
You got a lot of harlots now.
apparently.
Huh.
I mean, it would be cool if Basir. You know what? Basir could be an orc. I don't know. No.
Monsieur is
I haven't seen
obviously
her.
an elf.
I think we
She's
all
a
disagree
god.
with
So
She's
Basir's
above
a
such
dwarf?
things.
Actually, I think if Basir is anything, it's probably a tiefling.
you. Or human.
Yeah, one of those two.
What if she's an ASMR?
What if she's a kobold?
That would be weird.
But
Listen.
hilarious.
This entire conversation is weird.
I wonder if there's like a. Imagine if there was like a kobold cult following to Basir.
There
It could be.
can be. I have kobolds in the snow globe in my bag.
Are
What?
those- What?
Yeah, I got them from Skellytown.
There's
Show
they're
me.
real
He will
kobolds?
put down his bag and he'll pull out
I
nicely
thought it was
wrapped.
an illusion.
a snow globe with a kobold family.
Is that ethical?
It looks like they're celebrating some strange winter holiday where they're lighting a like multi-candled candelabra.
Huh.
They're all wearing
Yeah.
small hats.
Yeah, they celebrate everything. It's great.
Huh.
It's always a new celebration in their little snow globe world. Is it
Huh.
ethical? I don't think so. But I
They're
mean,
happy.
they're traveling with us and they don't seem to care. Technically, I have my own following.
I don't know how
So-
I feel about
So
this.
they're your biggest fans?
Yes.
Uh,
Do they even know you're there? Like, can they conceptualize like our side, like our existence?
We should figure this out one day.
Can we visit them?
Can we
Can you-
break it?
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That might just kill them though.
I was told not to break.
Were you?
And surprisingly enough, I followed that instruction.
I should feed my mimic.
You
I think that
Probably
thing probably
not.
died.
I think
You
I should
haven't
eat
fed
him
it for
stuff in my-
months.
Can I check and see if my mimic is still alive?
Oh my god.
Where did you put it?
This is like Neopets.
I think it's been in the one of my bags or something, so it's probably eaten all my rations or something.
Is it in your bag or the bag of holding?
Bag of holding would kill it immediately, so I don't think I put it there.
Okay, this is why I ask these things, because I know out of character.
Because no, we already had this discussion before about don't put living things in the bag of holding because that would kill it. So
I mean,
it's
I
just,
think
like,
the
in my
seller
bag.
told us that.
Yeah.
Or,
so,
or
like,
put
it's-
them in the bag of holding.
So I think it's just like in my bag, like my normal satchel.
Okay. Do we want to rest in here?
Just the 2 doors.
Well, and there's the other 6 sarcophaguses in here.
Yeah, but they
True.
haven't done anything yet, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
And are they magical?
The real
Does anybody have a
questions.
spell to give a
Aren't you
safe
doing
place?
detect magic or something to like see if they?
I don't see them magical, but that doesn't mean there's nothing creepy in them.
That's true. Can we just smash them open and see?
Well, they're already 2 smashed open.
Yeah.
Let's
check
I'm
those.
gonna go take a look at the ones that are smashed open.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will look at the other one.
One moment, please.
That will make it go
Boop,
faster.
boop, 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 boop.
Kelly's like,
alright.
roll initiative. I'm like, damn.
I mean, are you guys doing okay? Do you need a bathroom break?
I was
Pretty
just
good.
saying, like, I was asking about that. Like, come on, guys. Don't do this.
All right.
So maybe when we come back after this, because we were basically having a short rest, so
Yeah, that makes
this
sense.
is a good time to.
All right. So as you prepare to go up and inspect that sarcophagus at the front of the room, we are going to be right back after a quick break. I'm an upside down dice somehow. There we go. I'm back.
Yay!
Hey!
Hello, welcome back to Generic Fantasy Setting number 1 zone. Welcome
Ooh,
back to
7735.
yeah. Thank you.
I've had to type it so many times.
Right. Anyway, welcome back. So, back in the Tomb of Okanen, you head across the room. And as you do so, I lost the page. There we go. As you do so, Mars, moving to that first sarcophagus. Are you going to the first one or the middle one? Both of which have been broken open.
Tia, do you have a preference?
I don't care. Flip a coin, rock, paper, scissors, or just keep moving.
Just keep moving.
Sure.
Do we want to look at them at the same time to see if we see different things that stick out?
Sure. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so if you're going same time, which one are you going to?
First one.
Yep.
Okay, so the one all the way by the door?
Mhm.
All right, moving to the one by the door. You can see that this old, pale stone sarcophagus, the lid shattered on the ground, is actually almost entirely empty. However, there's a strange film around the inside of this. The sides of the sarcophagus are strangely filmy, and you'll see that there are small little beads laying throughout the sarcophagus. Can I get both of you to make me an investigation roll?
Are they seeing like the black beads that I picked up earlier?
No, they're quite a bit different. It's hard to tell. Now, I would remind you that I can't give you color because you don't have any light in here.
Oh yeah. Like 15.
15? Okay.
Same.
Looking down, you can recognize them actually immediately as teeth.
Ew. Okay.
Tasty.
But
So they would
beyond
be-
that, you'll also see that there is... whatever this film is,
Mm-hmm.
it is kind of chunky and moldy. It's like a layer of slime on the inside of this. And I'd like both of you to give me a intelligence roll.
Not a save, just a straight roll.
Yep, just a roll. Because I remember that looking up things on creatures is intelligence.
Not 20! Just 21.
Nice.
How did that happen?
13.
How did that happen?
13? Mars, you're pretty sure what this is? It looks like some type of ooze or slime residue.
Like embalming fluid?
No, more like you flash back to the Dungeons Beneath Ballyhut and that gelatinous cube that you fought.
Oh, ew. Oh, did it eat it?
Maybe.
Ew.
Tia, you immediately are going to look down and realize this is some type of slime. It's dead.
Great!
It's just the residue of it, but
It's
this
slime.
is some type of slime that... You imagine that when this thing was opened, it probably lashed out and attacked whatever was nearby.
Probably, yeah.
But why would it have? All it does is eat and dissolve living matter.
Oh. Someone was buried alive here.
Punishment?
Probably.
Maybe.
Sacrifice?
Honestly, I don't know.
And then I'll turn around to the other one and see if it's got the same thing inside.
Okay. As you approach, can you give me a perception roll?
May I also approach
Yes, you may.
and do that? The 21.
11.
21.
All right. As you approach the open one, you can see that this also looks like it was the site of some type of conflict. As you approach...
Like on the inside?
No, just this entire area.
Okay.
Like the wall is scraped up. There are bits of, like, what looks like acidic burns along the wall.
Interesting.
It's very strange. But as you're approaching, you're seeing that the sarcophagus it looks empty. There's not even
Completely?
any... So do you lean over?
Yeah.
Sure. So looking around, you can see there's nothing there. And as you lean over, what's your armor class?
It's a 15.
Okay. I need you and Mars and... Hold on. What sights do I have? What perceptions do I have? Blind sight 60. Okay, so that's going to be... You guys... Just you guys at the moment. Both of you need to make me wisdom saves.
It's great.
Okay.
9.
9. All right. You suddenly feel...
And
terror. Both of you feel terror strike you as this strange... is strange. I wish I could tell you color, but you're using dark vision. This strange ooze leers forward. It's... Oh.
like, is it lighter or darker? Like,
Never
shades of
mind.
gray?
I forgot to read a single line of this. So suddenly, the room is going to fill with an amber light as a scintillating amber ectoplasm undulates forward from where it was hiding beneath the wall facing you.
Oh.
It got a great stealth roll.
That's wild, yeah.
Lashes outward. I got a nat 20. With a quivering mass with a blackened skull at its center. So I got a 21 and like a 13. I think the 21 hit.
Yeah, I sure.
21 would hit.
Is that like AC?
What's that?
You're saying it's an attack roll?
It attacks you, Tia.
Okay.
Holy
It
crap.
hits.
One sec. I holy crapped you.
Is that a nat 20?
Yeah, my wisdom
No.
that wisdom save sure was a 2 that I rolled.
16, 19
like-
points. Pardon me. That's going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
I just healed.
I'm sorry. And then,
Okay.
12 points of bludgeoning damage and another 8 points of acid damage
Ow.
begins sizzling through you. You and Mars are both frightened.
good. That's a
And-
great condition to have.
And I need everybody here to give me initiative again.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Thank goodness.
No, that's not great.
19.
Okay. Anybody get above 19?
Yes, nat 20, so 21.
Wait up.
All right. Tia, above 15. Above 10.
Me.
I got 10.
I got
Mars-
14.
Zeno,
I'm distracted by gold.
Yeah.
Slime, and Farah in the end again. My god, her dex isn't that bad. I just keep rolling like 2s and 3s. All right. Malia, over by the sarcophagi, as you're figuring out what to do, you hear and see an explosion of amber light emerge out of the sarcophagus
Mm-hmm.
as this slime erupts forward.
Okay.
Oh, and
Do I know anything about it? Is it a particular type? Do I need to roll?
you can make me an intelligence roll, but you'll be doing it with disadvantage because you probably don't spend much time in... Well, how much time do you think you spend in tombs with sarcophagi? Or crypts?
I mean, I've
Oh,
probably
you
gone
know
into
what?
a couple.
You know what? You can make me a religion roll.
Okay, just normal.
Just normal. I'll give the
Okay.
cleric normal rolls on anything with the undead tag.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Right, like, I feel
that
like
ends up
it's-
being 21.
21. This is sarcophagus slime. It is a slime empowered with necromantic properties, designed to kill tomb robbers.
Okay.
It is undead, and it is terrifying.
Okay.
And as it is up, it's within 30 feet. I'm going to pick Mar. Ooh, you're a demon, though. Hold on.
But I'm also right in front of it, and
I'm going to pick Tia. Okay.
Yeah. Not to be that person, but
Okay, well, I'm gonna channel divinity. It's
Okay.
undead.
All right. So, what do I roll for that save?
Wisdom save.
I botched.
Okay.
yay!
What CR level is it?
It is CR 5.
Okay, that doesn't affect them. It is turned.
Okay, so
It
tries.
must spend its turn trying to move as far away from me as possible. And if it can't willingly move, within 30 feet of me.
Okay, so you're about 50 feet away from it right now as you approach and do that.
Yeah.
All right, so it is pressed back. Tia, you are frightened,
Yes.
which means that you cannot approach it.
Is there a save that I can roll for that or not?
You failed it. Remember?
Okay, I wasn't sure if it happens on your turn or just immediately.
Let's see. You are frightened for 1 minute. A
Okay,
frightened
so-
creature repeats the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success. If the
Okay,
creature's
so
saving throw is successful, you're immune to frightful presence for 24 hours.
Awesome. So I just basically at the end of my
At the end of your turn, you do it again. Now, frightened,
yeah.
to remind you, means you can't... God damn it. I hate it when they say...
I got it. So
You got it?
a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. Creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
No. However, it is directly in front of you, so
I'm
attack...
gonna spend my turn getting all the way away from it as much as I can.
You can blindly attack it before you move away, since you're not moving closer.
I was just gonna use a full my full disengage to get away so that I
Okay.
could avoid provoking attack of opportunity.
Sounds good. All right, so you are going to run away. Mars, you are right over this thing as well. What do you do?
Same thing.
Same thing? Just
Yep.
run away screaming.
Ah!
Zeno, what do you do?
Ah!
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, I need to do my save.
Yep, both of you need to give me another wisdom save.
Okay.
Nope.
This thing
What
is
was the
scary as
DC?
heck. DC is... What'd you get?
18.
That's a success.
No.
Yay!
I'm adding a 0 wisdom to a roll, so that was just a 3.
Yep.
Hmm.
So, no.
That didn't
I
work.
don't like jelly.
I appreciate you, though.
Yeah.
Kelly,
Yeah.
I am going to transfer my hunter's mark onto this guy
Okay.
because that's the thing to do, and then I'm going to take
Are you-
my bonus damage.
Are you able to do that after we did a short rest there?
Yes, lasts an hour.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Rad.
So I'm gonna take my plus 10 bonus damage on this. So
Okay.
here we go. Here's the roll. Okay, so we have 24, 24, and 12.
24, 24, and 12. 2 of them hit. Wait, nope, sorry, 12?
12.
All right, all 3 of them hit.
Woo! All right, time to roll this up. I've got my roller on Google up here.
I was about to say, that's way faster.
All right, so we are looking at. Let me just add my bonus damage to this. So we are looking at 37 plus 16, 16, 16, 85.
85 damage. You say that so
Okay.
casually.
All right.
Here I am with my ones.
Jesus. Okay.
It's
All right. 3 of your, are these magical arrows or are they just your regulars?
I figured this thing looks undead, so I was going to use silver.
Okay. So firing your silver arrows into its body link, you will hear it shriek loudly with "Ah!"
And then it exploded.
No, it's still up.
Oh man, doing me dirty like that.
The silver arrows aren't magical, are they?
They're not.
They're not.
They're not. All right. Farah is over by the way. She is going to point her finger and hit this thing with 3 magic missiles that are going to just zoom by your faces as you're running away and into the sarcophagus. And now it is the top of the initiative with Malia.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. The slime's turn.
It is
It's
no
going-
longer frightened. If
It
it's
is
taken
not?
damage, it's done.
Oh, okay.
That breaks it.
So in that case, the slime
Can attack.
yes, except Farah goes after it. So the slime cowered back inside of its tomb.
Okay.
Being the safest place to get away from you. And then Farah hit it with magic missile. So now it can do whatever it wants, but it wasted its turn hiding. So you're up again.
Okay, sorry, I hadn't realized it had its turn.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I would have said.
That's okay.
Okay. Well, I am going to spend.
Oh,
What?
well, because Xeno hit it, so that would have popped it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all tired. Okay, so
Yeah.
in that case,
Just retcon it and give it an attack.
I am. You are not within 30 feet of it, are you?
No, and I think Farrah was beside me still, so we're both 50 feet back. That's what
Okay,
you said.
and I
So-
can't. Okay,
At least
so
she and
with
Mars were
that,
close,
my
I guess.
movement is can't be
Just-
good. So you disengaged as a move and then ran away. So Tia and Mars are both. It's going to surge out of its sarcophagus and start moving at you, and target Tia because Tia is the
Yes.
closest.
Because if you disengage and then you can full move, I think.
Disengaging takes your bonus action.
No, it's only a disengage bonus action for rogues.
Okay, so then
For me, it's my full. It's like I would disengage instead of attacking.
Oh, so you're only 5 feet away.
No, I disengaged instead of attacking to get away.
So you're okay. So,
So I
you're
can
30.
do my full move. I can move full move out of its range without provoking attack of opportunity.
Okay, so you're 30 feet away.
I should be, yes. I'm just trying to
Okay,
make
then
sure
I don't even
there's-
need to leave my sarcophagus to do this. So I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Because I was just trying to check and make sure that I con save. That's going to be a 17.
All right. It glares at you from the black skull floating in its mist, in the midst of its slime, and you are going to feel a chill run down your spine as you are still frightened.
If it's the same, it's not the same effect. Because I thought if we succeeded, we're immune to fear.
That's right. You are immune to that. This is a different effect, but
Okay.
But you basically, the fear that it hit you with is going to tremble you again as it looks at you with eyes full of corruption. And it cannot reach you, so it's not gonna.
Okay. Question.
Yeah, it's not your turn, but what's up?
No, because it's related. Because
Okay.
Part of the
Ooh, we're all getting tired.
yeah, because disengaging your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of your turn. That would be separate from doing a dash action, right? Because then your dash, because that would give you a double movement.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just want to clarify that you can only do one of those two things.
Unless
right?
you're Mars, yeah.
Yeah, because Mars can disengage as a
Yeah, so
bonus
Mars is about 60 feet
So,
away at this
yeah.
point, I'm pretty sure.
So hypothetically, then Mars could disengage the bonus action and then do a full dash 60 feet.
Or in any order she wants, because
Yeah,
they fixed
basically.
that in this edition.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Just-
So this thing is reared up inside of its sarcophagus, hitting you with all sorts of these magical effects, and starts to surge out, moving about 20 feet. It's pretty much in the center of the room right now. Malia, you're up.
Okay. My thought is that radiant damage will probably hurt this.
It hurts most things, yeah.
Okay, I'm spending advantage
Okay.
or inspiration,
Inspiration. Do it.
and I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at a 3rd level. That's
Nice.
Oh,
Kill
God.
it. Kill it with radiant.
Yes! Yes!
Did you crit?
Yes!
Nice.
That's why I spent advantage. Okay.
What a baller.
God
That's
damn
where
it.
all my luck went.
End it, Malia.
Just end up fight to be in that first square. It's the first square position that that Christine always ends up in that gives the luck.
Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Think
Okay.
there's any way for me to control that?
Pay Michael.
Who's crackling?
I was just humming.
No, I'm getting like a stat. Oh, it's gone now.
56. So at 3rd level, I got 66 on it.
Do you want to know how many minuses it is?
Yes, please.
Minus 50.
Ah,
It just explodes in,
It's going to
radiant
explode.
light.
It's not even going to explode. It's going to explode and just
It pops.
it pops and burns away before it hits any of you or the ground.
and it exploded.
A blackened skull is going to hit the ground spinning like a ball and slowly just disintegrate into little motes of ash that fly up into the air and then rain down upon you in little sparks.
Right.
That was overkill.
You,
I like
That
it.
was fantastic.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
These things can be scary, so I just went for it. And besides, we're about to long rest.
There.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully we're gonna rest 8 hours and I'll be able to refresh some of my spells.
This is true. I very much need to sleep.
Hmm.
Yeah. Sleeping would be nice.
Do you want to check these other sarcophagi?
No.
No.
How about we spend an hour setting up a camp, and I'll put some glyphs of warding out.
That sounds
Sure.
like a great idea.
Are those things hunters or are they just is that a trap?
They are generally put in tombs and sarcophagi to prevent tomb raiders.
Are they strong enough to move the lid of a sarcophagus on its own?
I don't know.
Uh,
They,
well,
I think they're generally fairly content to sit there. Wait to
Let's just
explode
not,
outwards.
let's just not touch them.
Sounds good.
And that's coming from me not wanting to touch something. I'm tired.
I'm tired too.
Yeah.
Do any of you
Yeah.
guys have something to spell an area that we can rest in?
I have that scroll that summons a manor.
Is that like an out of phase manor? Like, would it fit in here?
That's
Yeah, it's about the size of
wild.
like a tool shed on the
If an
outside.
explosion went off outside of it, would that hurt it?
I think it would hurt most houses.
Okay, I just need to know how
Maybe.
far out to put the glyphs of warding.
I mean, do you want me to use it? It's a pretty expensive spell that I picked up.
you want to sleep for 8 hours?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of do.
I
Okay.
want- Oh my god. Can I use this for long rest? This is wild.
Okay.
Use what for long rest?
Meld into stone. It lasts for 8 hours, and you basically just go into a stone and stay there for a while.
All right, stay in.
No, I'm just wondering.
But yes, I think you can.
That's wild.
I also have that.
All right.
All right. So then
So funny.
I'm going to. Mally is going to get the others to kind of like. Okay.
Oh, never mind. No, she bought a scroll of Dimension Door.
Oh, okay.
Was that all she bought?
I remember her talking about a manor.
I think that it wasn't as good of a spell as it was in Pathfinder.
Oh, okay.
I don't think she ended up getting it out of character.
What was the name of this spell?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. In that case,
Ridiculous. Then let's just secure the place, I guess, and
yeah. Do you want to work on
Cross our
securing the
fingers.
doors of the archways?
sure. Yeah.
There's just one at least, so it's not bad.
Oh, is it just a one entrance room?
No.
Okay. I thought it had another off the end or something.
Nope.
I think that was the corridor that branched, like, had the branch to this room and then the branch to the storage
Yeah.
room at the south,
Hmm.
I think.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's taking first shift?
I will.
Okay. I'll take second.
All right.
Well, Mally is going to spend an hour putting together. I guess we're going to probably be back in a corner. And I'm hoping that there's kind of maybe somewhere kind of out in the midst where we can maybe funnel so that something would have to come that way.
I can do
Mhm.
one more
There?
stone shape. I have one more spell.
Because Glyph of Warding
Yeah, with Stone Shape, you could seal the entrance to the room.
Yeah.
can cover an area no larger than 10 feet in diameter.
So, like,
So-
I can make it, basically make a door, because I can even make it have hinges.
So why don't you put
Yeah,
a
but we
glyph-
don't know what's in the rest of the sarcophagus, right?
This is true.
So we don't want them to open on us.
Inside the perimeter.
Yeah.
Why don't we go to the southern room that was
Yeah.
the storage room?
We could
It's
do that.
irritating. It's got a lot of weird plants as dust. My eyes were burning after that.
Yeah, that one's not a good
Oh,
one.
I didn't actually go in.
So
I'd
unless
say
somebody
let's
has a
just-
magical cleaning spell,
I'd say let's
Right.
just hold up in the corner, and we'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
are either those sarcophagus that were already opened, like, are the lids movable?
The lids have been broken.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay. What about the sarcophagus themselves? Too big and heavy?
Not necessarily. Some of you have strength 20 up.
I have strength 21.
Okay.
You can both make me, if you'd like to do that, you can make me some strength checks to see if you can move it.
What are we trying to move it to?
Just to create kind of a bit of a barrier to make an obvious, easy place that's 10
Oh, okay.
meter diameter,
As opposed to sealing off the entrance to the room.
or 10 feet in diameter. Yes, but to protect us from the rest of the shit that could be in this room.
So we're gonna hanker down in a 5 by, like, the 5, like a little.
No. I can put a glyph on 10 feet that'll blow up whatever walks on it.
Oh, okay. So you mean
But
like, have
I
the
need to
entrance that passes through to be
Corral
that-
it so they can only go through that area, because otherwise it's useless if they just go around it.
Now I understand what you're saying. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. All right, what am I rolling?
Or strength.
Okay. Do I count? I've only got a 19. You said
Yeah, you,
20.
still
up.
make me, you can still make me a strength roll.
Yeah, because I rolled an 11, so it's gonna be 16 total.
I rolled a 15, so that is 19 total.
I mean, if we're taking time and taking a while to do this, it'll probably be a couple rolls, right?
All right. So with a decent amount of work, the sarcophagi are not built into the ground, but you can push them slowly across the ground. Bit of a grinding noise. Oh, you know what? Seeing that you're doing that, Farah still hasn't used her level 2, so she's going to cast Enhance Ability on you.
Okay.
And use Twin Spell, so both of you are super strong. And with a little bit of work, you can spend about an hour setting up a perimeter to corral people through.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we just need a 10-foot diameter, so 20 feet across. Or no, 10 foot, so 5-foot radius.
Okay.
Most spells say radius, so I was thinking it was doubled. But
now, while this is going on, Xeno and Mars, what are you doing?
I'm still. I haven't had much to rest, but I wanted to look around to see if there was any more indication of that poison that I had found at the door. Any more darts or things in the walls or anything else that may indicate that.
You can go ahead and take 20 just to look around.
Yeah.
So don't need to roll for that if you're just taking the time.
Yeah, because we're not moving from here.
So looking around, this room does not appear to be trapped at all. Aside from the sarcophagi, which appear to be organic booby traps, or undead booby traps, but still, same idea. So long as you don't disturb those things, you get the sense that unless something phases through the walls or comes in through the door, you're probably safe.
Okay, yeah.
You feel pretty comfortable with that.
And there weren't any other doors leading away from this section. Like, this was the end of the hall, and then we would have to go back, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so that's good.
All right. Xeno, well, what are you doing during this?
Seeing them going to move a sarcophagus across the floor, he's like, well, they're going to take time doing that. So, nap time.
Okay.
He's literally just going to go into the corner, lay down, and then just fall asleep.
Well, you're going to go into trance, you mean?
Yeah.
Tell me if you ever go to sleep. There's something different that happens to you if you go to sleep.
That's true. I dream and they attack me, don't they?
Something like that. Yeah. Something bad, because this world's mythology. All right, so
good.
You all set up your glyphs, you set up your sleep, and you begin to do...
Sleep your sleep.
I figure while I'm setting up the glyph, which it takes an hour, Tia could be blocking the doorway with stone shape if she wants to, or...
I mean, that takes me moments to do, really.
Now that covers how many spaces?
Well, it says I basically take a 5-foot cube, and then I mold it to do stuff. So it can be up to like so I can make a door, basically, like I can have it.
Well, remember that the doorways here are quite tall.
Yeah, so it wouldn't go all the way to the top.
But you'll create basically a barrier.
Yeah, I can. So depending on where we want to actually put this, it'll...
All right.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and say that we did that.
Okay.
So you can do it with a hinge as well and make sure it seals.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So with that, you settle down for the night, having secured the room. Who took first watch? It's Malia?
Sure.
That was Xena. Wasn't he first?
Yeah,
I was going to go second.
Xeno's already trancing.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
but he only
right.
has to trance for 4 hours.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So in that case, Malia, do you want company?
Sure.
Okay. You go through the first 4-hour block, counting it down, keeping an eye out. Nothing happens. The darkness of the room is pervasive. And at the end of it, you... and who did you keep up with you? We'll say Pharaoh, just for nice and ease.
Okay.
The two of you just make idle chit-chat about things. Talk about things that you'll buy when you get back into town. Things that you'll do to relax.
Oh.
Knock-knock jokes. And at the end of it, 4 hours. Not bad. Waking up Xeno. He takes second shift. Are you doing it by yourself, or are you going to wake someone else?
I'll just do it by myself.
Okay.
Knock knock jokes. You knock, they knock, the inside of the sarcophagus knocks.
Yeah, I was thinking that one too.
All right. 4 hours pass without a worry.
So are we doing a 12-hour rest then if we're doing multiple, or are we just doing...
Well, otherwise, Malia doesn't get her full rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought it was 8 hours of just
Uninterrupted rest.
Oh, I didn't think it had to be a full like sleeping. I thought it was just like doing nothing but relaxing.
Keeping watch isn't relaxing.
No.
That's true.
So, and if we're all taking turns doing that, we're going to be down here for a little while.
Yeah, it usually takes 12 hours to do a long rest because if you're a caster, you have to, like, keeping watch is not something where you can do your prayers or study your spell book.
Yeah, because I have to pray and meditate to
Yeah.
refresh my spell list.
All right, Zeno, you wait out the remainder of the night, waking your companions. After 8 hours have passed, nothing appears throughout the entire night. You guys got lucky.
No kidding.
The further down you go, you have a sinking suspicion that this will not be a recurring theme. This brevity that you just experienced is definitely a unique condition in this awful place. All of you will return to full hit points.
Nice.
And with that, to get down to the lower level, you only need to activate one more lodestone.
Yes.
But we'll do that next time. We will see you next time in Generic Fantasy setting number 11735. 17735. Wrong generic fantasy. We will see you next time here next Wednesday at 7 p.m. for episode 27 and 28.
28.
Too many episodes.
Yeah, 27 is tonight for season 2.
Oh god. And I'm really waffling on this, but I don't. No, next time. All right. We will see you next time. Have a fantastic night, everybody. And don't forget, we will be back on Saturday with
Hexador.
The Secret of Hexador House, which I always want to call just Port Echidna. And
just call.
it's already been named. And then Sunday is It's Always Magical in Fandalia. There's a lot of D&D this week here on Dork Tales. I am so tired of crunching numbers already. We'll see you next time, guys. Have a great night.
Maths.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.